Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Supermarket Together. I got Morgan with me today, where I'm also not like 1/4 awake this time, which is, that's better than before. Wow, that really is floating.
Yeah.
It's like not even close to being on your head. It's floating way off of your head.
The crowns are like more like halos.
Yeah. Okay. God, there's so many new perks. I think, okay, money isn't great right now. I'm thinking tomorrow. I think tomorrow in game, I'm gonna spend some points and buy some new product. But today, let's just make some money. So I'm gonna pay the debts.
Could I put push to talk on so you don't hear me talking to my stream, or is that fine with you?
That's fine. You can do whatever you want.
No
I'm
worries.
fine with it either
Thanks
way.
for the follow.
Yeah, by all means, you can give them
it's
credit
nice
for the
to
follows
be
and
in
stuff.
a smaller store.
Yeah, because my store is not, I mean, this store is really not very developed yet. On my other file, the store is also small, even though it's like incredibly wealthy and has like 7 employees and stuff, because I crammed things in so unbelievably tight. Okay.
I have friends who have a store called Jorkins, which is hilarious.
Good name.
They've just got it going like a well-oiled machine, and I'm just like, damn. So I just cashier because everyone has a job, and it's like, wow, this is a game, and it's like, but it's a job, you know? Like, they're willingly doing the labor.
Let me just bust out my calculator here in the background.
Now, I need to remember what all the buttons are because it's been forever. Oh, like, the build mode is totally different now. That's cool.
They've cleaned up a lot. Was it 44? Yeah. Do you know the ratio of how you're supposed to select prices to make them optimal?
Is it plus 10% round up?
It's double the number of the market price and take off 10 cents. That is the highest price where they will never complain.
So 10 cents would be 10%, right?
Not always. I hate when people walk in front of you when you're price checking, and then it resets what you're doing. Sorry, I need to do 224. 0.91.
No, you're good with this. I'm fine with doing the like menial labor and stuff because I'm not good with numbers and stuff like you are. You're very logical and organized with what you want to do.
I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily good with numbers, but I am very fast with a numpad, and I have a calculator in the background. So that helps a lot. I'm just at a glance seeing, I think yeah, that doesn't need updating. I've
never actually seen like NPC employees before. Oh, Nancy Drew, you get to name them, do you?
Yes, you do.
That's hilarious.
Having AI employees really, really helps. It helps so much with getting things in the back room and keeping things restocked. Now, something you can't automate that we always need to be on top of is just buying new product. But that's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
That's not hard. I do think I want to get another checkout soon, though, because sometimes that guy does get a little bit overloaded. Right now, though, it's not really the end of the world. I'm just seeing, is there anything else I gotta change the price of? Dude, stop walking in the way. Everything else is looking pretty good. Apparently there was one thing I never changed the price on, so I probably just missed it before. I think we're in the clear. Now, eventually, apparently... Oh, no, I gotta change the salt. Apparently, at some point, we can get a machine that lets us change the prices way easier, but it costs a fucking fortune. So that day is not today. I think it's like 90,000.
All the little things.
Oh yeah, they just added sales to the game. I'm not sure how that works yet. They also just added this crate. I don't know how that works.
Sales, so like what you go around and try and sell to people.
Oh. I also, okay, I don't think it's in the game yet, but they've announced they're going to be adding vehicles soon, and you can drive to stores to pick up stuff at a better price and then drive it back to your store.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool that they're adding more, because I think this was like just an offshoot of the supermarket simulator originally.
Pretty much. Oh, that's so freaky. When you're holding the tablet and you're staying still, your idle animation keeps moving around, but the tablet stays in the dead center, so you're like moving around the tablet. That's so weird looking.
Yeah, the pen moves and I don't move. It's annoying. Like, no one stands there with a tablet and a pen doing that.
Oh, yeah. I like that we both have this dance. It's the best one.
What have I got?
Oh my god.
Oh, damn, that looks painful.
Yeah, no, you've definitely dislocated your shoulder blades. You're also mostly through the floor when you're doing that.
Yeah. I'm already short enough, man.
There we go.
All right, so does this tablet tell me how many is in stock, right?
It does not tell you how much is in stock. The only way you can check that right now is through the product order thing on the blackboard. Which is why often what I do is I try to make sure that there's a dedicated storage room spot for everything that's labeled, so that when something is empty and they're not just restocking it at the moment, then I know that I can just walk through the storage room with the tablet and order everything that way. The only annoying part is, like, sometimes you think something's out and you're gonna go order it, but it's just that one of your employees is currently restocking.
They're holding it.
Yeah, like they're holding that one. So I think... Okay, which ones of these things are actually empty and which ones are they currently doing? I gotta see, what's Some K-Weddy doing? No, Some K-Weddy's selling stuff. They're taking those out. Fucking... Okay, I gotta wait and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, he was holding this, so that...
Okay, so those two and that one.
Okay, I ordered... It's tropical soda... And dog food. There we go. Okay, I think we're stocked back up again. Now, I could tell one of them to go to storage, because I made sure that these employees are good at both restocking and storage, so I can kind of move them to whatever they need, especially at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, trash. Oh yeah, they added a Roomba to the game now.
Oh, yeah, I saw that in the last one, because they named it, and I can't remember what they called it.
Let me check. It is called... What button is it for this? Oh, there we go. Cleaner Robot. Well, that's a boring name.
Can't you rename it? Or, I mean, maybe they just gave it a nickname, like
oh,
my friends.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Freaking... There was a really good one, a name... What's a good Roomba name, guys?
Chat, Roomba names. I'd pay extra if my cashier did that dance.
Like clever ones.
You can't ask for clever names. That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I'm trying to think if anyone can think of the name that one of my friends has. Like succubus or something like that.
That's not bad.
You know, because it's a vacuum. I named Scotty's Gustav. I don't know, it just looked like a Gustav. They have personalities. They're not just AI. And when the Skynet takes over, the people who are nice with two Roombas will be spared. It's a litmus test.
It reminds me of this old meme I saw where the actual only way to get past the gates of heaven is the only true morality test is, did you pay for WinRAR or did you keep the free trial forever? I've had the same free trial. See, you're smart, because it's just better. I have the same trial of WinRAR that I've had since high school. I'm 32 now. It's just, it says it's not free software. It says this is a free trial. It says it's run out, and then it doesn't stop you from just using it. I mean,
Yeah,
in
it's like one
fairness,
of those things where they're like, "Hey, it's free, but if you want to give us money, you can."
it's like that, but they tell you it's not free every time you boot it and that you have to pay now, and then you close the window and it just lets you use it anyway.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah, it does
weird
like a
system.
countdown.
Yeah, and so you just get to use it forever. I guess their logic is they figure some people, like grandmas, will look at that and just pay anyway. Whereas if they forced you to actually pay, you would just move to 7-zip. Which, in fairness, 7-zip probably just works better. I gotta buy another thing. How much does it cost? A checkout is $1,000. I should probably reorganize this place. Having the checkout way in the corner there really doesn't make sense. It's there because it fit well.
I just want to say sorry to everyone if I'm very low energy. It's very early in the morning.
Yeah, I tried delaying things a
Well, I
little
mean,
bit
not
to make it
really.
easier for you. See, you're crazy.
No,
and
I
you
mean,
were
I was
like,
already up, but I haven't slept yet.
you were telling me, like, oh, it's okay, I'll set an alarm and be up any time. And I, the sane one, read that and was like, no, you are like, you are self-destructively compliant. I will instead figure out a time that is not insane for you.
Look, it's the weekend and the school holidays just started. It's fine to stay up like a little bit, you know. You know what I'm like. I'm up all the time, really late.
No, if it was...
Can I be cashier?
Yeah, if you want to. I can tell some K-Weddy to do something else. Let me...
Yes,
he's really good at restocking and storage. I'll put him on restocking for now, because we don't need anyone on storage, so there we go. Yeah, have fun.
How do I...
You just jump the counter, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I was
like a normal cashier, just hop the counter.
Okay. Yeah. I think I might need to turn up the game sound. I can't hear anything. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Dollar.
Okay, I'm gonna switch them all to security for a moment, just so that they stop what they're doing.
I'll just wait until I don't have any customers. I like it when they just give me the... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. The cards.
Yeah, the cards are easier.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so we need
speed it up a little bit.
that. Oh, wow. Yeah, ran out of a bunch of things. I gotta drop like 500 on that. There we go, we're good. And get them on storage.
Okay, I can't go faster. I just had to turn on my num lock. Don't steal anything because I'm being slow.
Yeah, numpad helps a lot. It's like, yeah, I got a broom and I'm ready in case someone starts stealing.
Whoop, wrong one.
Can we name the Roomba Blow Ass? Ah, you thief, get out of here. Wait,
I just need to get
else
into
just stealing?
a rhythm.
You, stop stealing.
I don't need to do the 0.
Wow, this dude tried to steal a lot.
Yeah, and they like get crammed. Yeah, sorry. I'll speed it up a little bit.
No, it's okay.
I had to get used to it again.
I had to thwack that guy so many times. Hey, you too! We have a lot of customers.
Maybe it's time to get a second cashier and put that other guy back on it. And
I agree. Yeah. Day ends in a couple minutes, so at least there's that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another checkout. Oh nope, right there. Cool.
Yeah, I'm being a little bit slow because I'm getting back into the rhythm of it, but sorry. I'll get faster.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, 35.
There we go.
7, 8, 50. There. Okay. Be patient. Like, imagine in real life if, you know, you just got impatient and you're just like, fuck this, and you just walk out.
Why did some K-Weddy just take over yours instead of going to the other one? What
I
a
was like, yeah,
jerk.
what is going on?
All
It's
right, I guess
I'll
you
go
go.
to the other one.
Yeah. What an asshole.
Yeah, I was like, why is shit flying off? Like, I thought they were stealing at first. But I like it better this way anyway, because
Yeah, that's a better spot.
it's like I'm left-handed, so the left-sided one is better for me.
Man, why am I hanging out with all these lefties all of a sudden? I was streaming with my friend Liana the other day, and it turns out she's a lefty as well.
I need to move my mic, it's getting in the way.
Oh no.
Okay.
Police, cried the thief. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I feel like no one's gonna steal now. Probably. I hope. Okay. I'm on top of stockroom then.
Yeah, because I'm left-handed, so I use the numpad with my left hand, which means I have to reach over.
Yeah, that must be a pain.
Because I can't do it any other way.
Yeah.
It would be so much easier if I just trained myself to do it with my other hand.
Maybe you gotta, be one of those people who buys, like, an external numpad. Put it on your left side.
Yeah, I probably should do that, eh?
I'm sure there's custom keyboards that, have the numpad on the left side, but, like, I don't know if they're any good.
You should round up stuff more so things aren't like random numbers.
I mean, I put them
more
at
like in 5s and 0s.
I could, but right now they're at the maximum price, like just maximum profit, basically. I have them at the exact to the cent amount that would make us the most money.
That's your prerogative.
The prerogative is making sure I can pay my employees.
Heck yeah.
How close are you to getting that achievement where you pet the cat 500 times?
There's an achievement to pet the cat 500 times?
There absolutely is.
I think I've only done it once.
I got the achievement. Hold on, is it? No, it's 100 times. Okay, that's less horrible. But you can only do it like a few times a day.
Okay, so
it's like, it lets you pet it like once
every... You mean like an in-game day?
It's like every 5 minutes or so you can pet it. So, like, if you wanted... I wouldn't be
surprised if my friends had that.
You could wait at what is it? Yeah, it's 22:30 is when the timer stops. You could literally spend one day just petting the cat over and over every 5 minutes or so, if you were crazy like that.
I'm sure some completionists would do it.
Oh, probably. Okay, I'm gonna set all of these people to restocking because it's the end of the day. And then when they're done, I'm gonna buy all the stock and set them all to storage, then set them all to stocking again. And when they're done, I'll end the day, and then that way we'll have a realistic idea of how much money we actually made. I get the feeling I got rid of most of the profits today by buying the extra checkout, but like, that's fine. We needed another checkout. The first one was just too overloaded. Even the AI cashier was often having issues keeping up. Which, you know,
in
good
real
problem.
life, this grocery store would be a nightmare.
Oh like, my god, yeah.
$1.71, $6.46, $3.44. People would have to like carry around a truckload of change.
Yeah, and also, these prices are really ridiculous in some of this stuff. This rice is way too expensive. Okay, I think we just ran out of that yogurt.
Depends on how big it is. Like, I get those pouch packets of rice that cost more than that here in Australia.
What is this? These ones? Well, what's the size? 1K in the bottom right. Is that 1 kilogram?
Yeah, that's a kilo. Yeah, and like the pouch packet ones are like 300 grams. It would be like a small one that you rip the top off and put in the microwave.
Yeah. Well,
that would be like $5.
I'm checking my Instacart right now. Yeah, I'm checking my Instacart right now to see what the price of rice is that I get. This is 5 kilograms
Right,
for
let me have a look.
$22. That's 5 kilograms. It's just a huge thing of rice that it's like Indian rice, like long grain.
Yeah, yeah. So like normal, like long grain and stuff. Yeah, $1.90 for how much is that? It says family size. What does that mean?
That's a mystery. Hey, does lemon tea not have a specific place on the shelf? Or do I have too much?
250 grams. So I mean,
Oh, we just have too much. Okay.
that's a kilo for $3. So that's pretty good, considering it's like 3 times that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd make about that'd be the right price in Australia for a kilo of rice. So sucks that that's expensive. I think that's cheap.
I think Canadian and Australian money is roughly the same value right now. Although, obviously, our actual prices are going to be pretty wildly different depending on availability. There we go. I just had to drop like 1,000 on getting a bunch of new product that we were low on. I gotta switch the people.
1 Australian dollar is equal to 87 Canadian cents.
Okay, so yours is slightly
close.
weaker at the moment.
Yeah.
And of course, the
It
Canadian
always
dollar
is.
is like Canadian dollar is like nothing American. In fact,
Yeah,
I get paid
a
American
62 cents for
mostly.
an Australian.
I'm very happy I
Yeah,
get paid American
when,
because Canadian dollar just plummets on a regular basis. It's normal for the Canadian dollar to drop by like 10 cents and then climb back up within a week. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Like if I get a payout from Twitch every now and then, it's always double what it is. So like the threshold for pay is like $50, so I'll get like $100.
Yeah, same.
Which is nice. It's just like a little supplemental thing on the side.
And actually, when I get paid on YouTube, my network is in the UK, so I get paid from YouTube in British pounds, which is way more stable than Canadian money, and the exchange rate is really, really good. Like, you know, the value is the same essentially, but with their dollar being way more stable than our dollar, it works out in our favor. Okay, there we go.
Did you have a specific spot for this, or is it's just going to be put anywhere? Oh, never mind. He just put. That's not very good positioning, bro.
I've never seen them do that. That's
What the fuck?
That's incredible. Do we really not have a red bean spot?
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Oh, is this a new thing?"
Yeah, we really don't have a red
new thing.
Well, we had it shelved, but I guess we didn't have a spot for it. Well, it has a spot now.
Okay. Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah, that was crazy. So we have 4 franchise points. I think it's time we start getting new product. Now, the real question is, where do we want to work towards? Because I always base it around the bonuses we can get. If we go down the bottom right path, we can get faster movement, extra employee, and employees place product faster. All of that is really good. But I also like the idea of working towards marketing courses. Employees generate 10% more money on checkout. That's a free money modifier. That's simply more profit than we would get without it. So that's pretty appealing.
Yeah.
We can also get recycling boxes award 4 times as much money along the way. That makes it go to, I think, like $6 per box, something like that. But
yeah, well, that's the point, isn't it? You want to generate more money so you can buy more product to sell more, to buy more.
And like that's just extra money regardless of what the price of the product is too, which is pretty appealing. I think I like the idea of going down the frozen food section in seafood because it leads to so many little bonuses. God, I don't know. I don't feel like there's a bad move because if we were to go towards marketing courses, 10% more money from employees generating checkout money, that also gets us really close to air conditioning. Air conditioning is more customers per day. More customers per day is just straight up more money as well. Oh, this is hard. Okay, if we go bottom right, we're going
Yeah.
like efficiency of employees. If we go to the right, we're going more money. Well, okay, well, we need
Which do you
basic
think would be
products
more
too, either
fun?
way. I'm gonna...
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Infusions 1 and basic products 2 because we need those regardless. So let me just order that new product real quick.
More money, more problems. Yeah, I say that all the time.
That should be
'Cause
the
we're
name of
both
the
Mo.
store.
It's
what
funny
do I still need
because
to
like
order?
our names are like the opposite version. Yours is just the masculine version of my name.
Yeah, and we both
Like
have
the
like
real name.
we both have the Welsh spellings too, don't we?
Yeah.
That's crazy because no one uses Welsh
Nope.
except for mine's my shoot name, which is crazy. Okay, so this is all new product. None of these things have a home yet.
Okay,
so
so
it's
we gotta
all
put-
going. Yeah, it's all going to the overflow shelf.
Need more room.
Nah, we have a few spots over here. I'm going to start slotting them into.
Okay.
Oh, did we really run out of red beans already? That was quick. Okay, I'll order another one. You know
They
what?
must
Red
have
beans are...
stocked it.
Yeah, they're really stackable, aren't they? So they probably just put them all on the shelf immediately. We're gonna have to do some serious price check, aren't we? So this tea... Yeah, that can be on a small shelf. That's fine. And peppermint tea... The Welsh don't even use Welsh? That is true. It is such a dead language that the Welsh mostly don't use Welsh.
One of my favorite Welsh names is Llewellyn. Just the way it's spelled, I really like it.
Is it spelled fucking nuts like most Welsh names?
Lleuellyn, I think.
That's pretty crazy. See, Welsh has this crazy thing where they're absolutely obsessed with Y's and W's, and they will use them obsessively.
I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, that looks
It's
Welsh
really,
to me.
I like it. It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
It's not my sister's
there's
name.
2 L's at the start as well. I can't remember. I know there's a lot of L's in it.
Like, my sister's name is the traditional Welsh spelling of Guinevere, which is fucking wild. The Welsh spelling of it is GWYNHWYFYR. What the fuck? It looks like such a mess. Let me type it in the chat.
W's and H's make different sounds than what we expect.
Yeah, so I just
Guinevere,
typed in the chat. This is my sister's actual real spelling of her name. That is crazy.
Audrey's middle name is Morgane, but I spelt it like Morgaine, like Lady Morgane from Arthur Legend.
Yeah, Arthurian lore.
Morgan Le Fay, yeah. I didn't want it to be too confusing because I had that problem growing up. I'm sure you did as well, having to spell your name all the time.
So I have never in my life met or heard of another person with my name alive or dead.
Neither have I. You've got a very unique name.
Yeah, like literally, if you Google my name with my spelling, you get me and you get a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's it. And it's not because my mom made up the spelling. It's because the spelling is in a dead language. Okay, so this whole new shelf I put here, this is all product that we don't have in the store yet. So let's, we're gonna have to find a home for this stuff. A lot of this stuff can probably go on a half shelf. Now,
do you do it as like a certain specific way, like grain stuff and then cream stuff and etc.?
See, if I were smart, I would. Unfortunately, I usually just cram things wherever I can. Whereas if I play with someone else, like this place is partly organized because I played the whole first session with Joe, and Joe was in charge of putting up the products, and you know what? He made it all make sense. Now, if it were
Okay.
me, I would just start cramming a bunch in here and putting the first thing I see on each shelf and then price checking it. Now, if you're good at organizing, then by all means, you can handle
I was just
that.
gonna say, if you don't mind, I might like rearrange a few things because like you've got soft drink, yogurt, soft drink.
Yogurt, cheese. Yeah, by all means, go crazy with it. You reorganize
Coconut
as
water,
much as you want.
yogurt, cheese.
Yeah, you reorganize until your
Okay,
heart's
'cause
content.
I was feeling a little bit useless.
No, that's
I
my
like having
that's my
stuff to
weak
do.
point. By all means, you do it. I'm happy to offload that work onto you. I'll take care of the price check.
Tell them not to. Can we get them to not throw away boxes then? Because I'm gonna need boxes to restack stuff in.
Sure thing. I will set them to security just so that they stay out of our way during this.
Okay, cool.
Okay, actually, you know what? These crates on the floor, can't you stack things with this? I'm not sure. I mean, we can just buy an empty box if we need to. Like, that might work for moving things from shelf to shelf, but we might also need to just buy some empty boxes. Whoa.
Yep.
Your wrists are, like, broken when you're holding this. It's so uncomfortable looking. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even pick anything up. I need to have a box.
Here, let me order you a couple empties. Wow, it's $8 an empty. That's crazy. Okay, we have a couple empties out here. I will drop this in the middle of the store. There you go.
Thank you.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna investigate the skill board some more. Okay, so we have 2 points. I don't want to spend any more points right now, because if I get a product point and we're not selling the product yet, people are going to complain. I don't want them complaining. Is there anything in the back we still need to buy? No, we're good back here. Yeah, we're good back here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dairy.
1, 2, 3. Employees Move Faster is pretty sweet, but we haven't been running out of product on shelves. So at their current walking speed, they're not causing any problems. Okay, we're gonna work our way towards marketing courses then. In 2 more level ups, we'll have marketing courses, and that will be straight up, we make more money off of AI checkout. And then 3 points after that, we'll have air conditioning. That'll be more customers. I'm happy with that. Cool. Sale signs. So can I just like slap it on a product? I do. And I get to pick how big the sale is. Hey everybody, I blue screened. Yay! The NVIDIA drivers have been really bad lately, and I've blue screened a few times. And apparently, according to the internet, NVIDIA just put out really unstable drivers that have been causing issues for a lot of people. So after I blue screened, I rolled back my drivers all the way back to February's, which are hopefully stable. And then I restarted my computer again, and now I'm live again. But because the game doesn't save until you end the day, and we did not end the day, we lost that whole day of progress. So we're going to, we're gonna just make this work. What was that money noise? Was that you getting a empty box?
Yes, yeah, I just need a couple of empty boxes
Perfect.
so I can rearrange some stuff.
I'm gonna order another red bean because I know that that doesn't have like a dedicated spot yet. So this time,
I need 2 more boxes.
This time I'm gonna manually get Infusions 1 and Basic Products 1 at the beginning of the day, because we've got the money to get it.
Can you tell them not to pack? No.
Oh,
don't pack
are they
the stuff
throwing
I'm trying to
things out?
rearrange.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
they're putting it
Yeah, I'll tell them to fuck
away.
off. I've told them to fuck
Yeah.
off.
Cool.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna put a couple of these in there for a sec, just so I can get all of these out.
Right, and then we had another storage shelf that we just bought. So I'll buy that. That's basically all of our money, but that's okay. We'll make it when we're, you know, at work. And I need to get on price check, because it was this thing that I never changed the price of because I'm a bad store manager. So let's get that going. So this is 2.95 times 2 is 5.8 if I shave off 10 cents. Cool.
Also not enough room.
And then there was stuff over here I gotta fix. Yeah, like that could be worth a lot more now. Oops. 3.44. I could really raise the price of some of this. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot more money. Good. Oh no, that's fine. Right, I think most of the rest of the stuff in the store is fine. I think salt I had to raise, though. Here we go.
Left in this box.
If I remember right, those were all the things that mattered. Everything else seems about right. Okay, cool. Price check done until we shelve the new stuff. Are you going to send out notifications that you're back? I don't see what the point is. I was only gone for like 8 minutes. And plus, we informed the chat immediately.
I did tell people that he would be back, so
yeah,
if people don't want to wait, oh well.
Yeah, look, if people left immediately and then they're like, even though they knew I was going to be right back, then they're probably just not interested in watching right now. That's fine. Okay, I gotta find proper shelf homes for a lot of this. Sorry, I'm just, cluttering the floor.
That's alright.
Alright, this can be the tea shelf. And then tea. This is tea. This is margarine. That's not tea. Okay, apple juice, margarine, pepper, sliced bread, flour, and olive oil. All right, we need a bean spot, a red bean spot. Well, that's there now. Did we already have a fruit yogurt spot? We do have a fruit yogurt spot. Okay, so we just have surplus fruit yogurt. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just because I'm rearranging.
Gotcha.
Just trying to make everything look nice.
What do we want to stock on these two shelves here? I feel like tea should be in its own section. Maybe ketchup. Wow, you can really stack ketchup like crazy.
How did 2 extra fit from that shelf to that shelf? That is weird.
I don't know, but I dropped a empty ketchup box behind you if you need any more empty boxes.
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you so much.
Happy to help. Oh, pepper. I'll put that over here. I know pepper stacks like crazy.
It's making a huge mess.
What, you don't just pour yourself a glass of margarine to relax sometimes? Oh yeah, we've all been there. Okay, I got 2 empty boxes for you now.
Cool.
And I will
I'll
price check.
Do it quick.
Don't rush too much. It's all good. 0.36, 2.62. Okay, that's all the prices for the new stuff right now until I get new shelves. Okay, there's nothing to bring in. I've pet the cat, so we're all good there.
Hey, Wookie. Hey, what are these? Soda. Coffee. Cold brew coffee. What is coffee doing with soda? I'll put that with the Coke.
But they're both
With
drinks. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. sliced bread. I do have sliced bread in the storage, although I don't think I've shelved any of it yet. Can I even afford to get a product shelf right now? I can afford to get a half product shelf, which I guess is what I want.
Yeah, I wonder if these shelves ones are bigger than the other, because it seems like I've always got 2 left over from the other shelf. I think this one is smaller than this one and this one.
But they look the same.
I know, but like all of these fit into here, but I've got 2 left.
Maybe it's because
So this one has 2 less. It's weird.
Maybe one got placed on an old patch and the other got placed on a newer patch, and the size is different on like what they can hold.
Maybe. I don't know.
This game does get patched very often.
Yeah, if there's like cold brew in here, I'll find it and put it in that box rather than like just have willy-nilly stuff.
You're gonna have a lot of empty boxes here, by the way, because these tea boxes I'm stacking, they fit a whole box.
That's all right.
Fits on an entire box fits on one of these little half shelves.
That's cool. It's helps me to make things look pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna price check these. $5.88. Whoops, I fucked that up. 3. Nope.
Soda. Who loves orange soda? Hell loves orange soda. Is it true?
The fuck
I don't know if anyone else had Nickelodeon.
I did, yeah. Although I don't think I watched it much. I think I mostly watched like Teletoon and stuff. That's a Canadian thing.
I didn't actually have it, but I had friends who had it. It was Keenan and Kel.
See, I never watched that. I know what it is, though.
Well, fuck you then. We're having a spare soda.
There. Okay, I've price checked all the stuff that I've shelved. There's a few things that we just don't have on the shelf yet. But we don't have the money for another shelf, so it's gotta wait.
Yeah, if I have anything like with the doubles at the end of the day, I would just like move it over and then move that product that's next to it over.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Unless we can get double shelves at some point.
It would be nice. Do you want me to unlabel some of these things so that they don't try and stock it in multiple places, like the orange soda?
Yeah. How do you do that? Just like take
you take the price gun and you right click on the empty shelf and it wipes it.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck? I forgot to put butter on my toast recently, so I just ate the butter my plate came with. And preemptively, my friends, yes, I know I'm a fresh, but I love butter, and I'm not leaving it on the table. They gave me their unused butter, and I are them too. All right, that was insane, even if you take out the typos. I love butter more than Kel loves orange soda. Man, I'm paranoid about another blue screen. I feel like it's probably unlikely. Because, like, I've only gotten it twice now. Which is funny because my drivers were actually from the end of February. So it's crazy that I got 2 blue screens in the same week when nothing changed. And I didn't get any in all of March. And one of them I got just while watching a YouTube video. This is the first time I've had the blue screen happen while I'm playing a game. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully.
I'm gonna put these here for now.
It'd be very tragic if it did. So that's empty, 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 empty. Cool. Yeah, these are all empties if you need them.
Yep. If you want to open the store, like, it doesn't bother me if they take them, like, Can we put a couple of boxes in the jail thing and lock it so they can't
Is that a thing
take
we're
them?
able to do?
I don't know, like, whenever I played it, maybe I'll just put it where they can't reach it.
Yeah, there's probably a spot you could do. If you
Just
aim at
put
the
it on
wall,
top of
it kind of
the-
sinks into it a little bit. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I don't think that they will be able to grab them. Because, yeah, we need the money, so we got to start a new day.
What is Sumke doing? Oh, I sent him to restocker. I meant to send him to cashier. There we go. Well, I can just have no one set to restocker right now, and then they won't fuck with you. That way we can have the day started and start making some money.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you want me to open it now?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. What is this? Corner shelves fixed. Move shelves to entrance host only. Huh.
Meatballs, tomato soup, ketchup. Yeah, that all makes sense going together. Canned stuff. Salt and pepper should be next to each other, but...
Well, at least we have a lot of people on security today. Okay. As soon as I make some money, I want to buy new product shelves so I can get some of this stuff in the back shelved and selling before they complain too much. I have 5 things here. Oh, 6 things. I have 6 things here that are not on the shelves at all. I don't know if peppermint is. I gotta check that. Oh, a 7. I have 7 things I need to get on shelves. Okay.
Look.
Okay. Not the end of the world.
About the sauce. I'll get it back there in a second, right? Literally, they want the one thing that I've had to box up for a
They're
sec.
always complaining. They're like, oh, where's the apple juice? Oh, give me a minute,
out
guys.
Out of the fucking way.
Are they not the worst? The craziest thing is if they walk in the way while you're price checking, even if you typed in part of the price gets reset when they walk back out of the way. It's so annoying. Okay, apple juice.
Talking is so slow.
I gotta price check this immediately before they all start buying it at the lowered price. There. Okay, you guys can have your fucking apple juice. Oh, margarine needs to be in a fridge. Okay, well, that can wait until you figure out a spot for it. Sliced bread. Ooh, never mind.
We're
Sliced
probably
bread
gonna
should be on
need
something
more,
bigger.
Frozen things.
I agree. We're gonna need a big shelf for the sliced bread. The sliced bread is very bulky.
Yeah, it's weird. I swear things are doubling, or when I put them in the box, it's glitching and adding more or something, because I swear a shelf that's holding the same amount it suddenly can't hold everything that's in the box. It's weird.
That's so weird. 998. No, that's not right. 298. 298. Okay. Peppermint.
You can put them back on restocking if you want. I'll just like look around and see what I want to change. See if I can keep my box.
Is that right? 388? 388's fine. Okay, do I want them on restocking right now? Or is there something else I need to do? Oh, they gave us more money. Cool. I'm getting another product shelf. This tea. Lady, get out of my way.
Oh. Ah, that's
Ah!
me. What the hell happened there?
I don't know. Okay, there we go. I had to
A bit
price
of
check
lag.
that. So the only thing we got to figure out now is sliced bread and margarine, but sliced bread really needs a big shelf, a big product shelf like this. It's just so bulky. I don't want them restocking it constantly, you know? That's better. Where's my price gun? Where did I drop it? Whatever, I'll grab a new one. $3.84.
What's Daron? Is that sugar? Oh, it says sugar. That's just a brand name. I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so you've got rice, pasta, sugar, and cereal on the same shelf.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. So margarine is the only thing we have that we don't have a home for yet. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the fridge here, just so that we have a spot for it. We'll probably find a more sensible spot than next to the coffee and the energy drinks in the future. But you know, for now, let's just get it on the shelf. Okay, 244 is 478. Cool, okay. We have every product on the shelf and it's all price checked.
And then
Thank God.
you need to clean up a bit. It's messy.
I've officially set the people outside to be on restocking duty now. What is this? This is one of your empty boxes. Okay, I'm gonna put that on top of the dumpster just in case they can't reach it. Because I don't want them to reach it.
How do you erase a tag? Is it the tablet or a price gun?
Price gun, right click.
He just put shit in there when I don't want shit in this one.
I know! The restockers will get in front of your face and then start like restocking it when you don't want them to. It's so annoying. Yeah, you just delete it with a right click on a price gun.
Why can't you crouch?
You can, it's C.
Oh.
Yeah, it feels like it's
press control.
It's exactly what I do too.
Oh, she went to put more freaking yogurts on and I just deleted it.
They go to war with you over that. It's brutal. Okay, this is going pretty well actually.
Smack people with the broom.
It is fun.
I think they get mad at you if you do that. You get penalized.
Do they actually
some
penalize
of them,
you?
like it.
Yeah,
like I think you get fined.
I don't know if I've ever noticed a
Harder
fine.
Daddy or something.
Yeah.
Police.
The crazy thing is you don't even hit them with a broom. If you watch it in third person, you're like throwing Ric Flair knife-edge chops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna get sick of the breakdancing.
Yeah, I'm breaking something in my wrist.
Yep.
Look at that. I'm breaking the laws of physics.
So comfortable. Dude, pepperettes are so good. I'm snacking on some.
We need more pepper.
Yeah, it stacks really high on the shelf, so it's easy to run out in the back.
I should probably see if there is any before I do.
Okay, I gotta show you what this looks like. Look at what it looks like when I crouch while holding the tablet. Why the hell is that what it looks like?
It looks like you're, pushing your hands forward and scared.
Yeah, like the tablet stays in the same spot and you go down. What's going on? Your elbows are like flared upwards. It's crazy looking.
Yeah, your knees go weird as well. Hi, Scotty.
All right.
Oh, it's lunchtime now. I didn't realize it's already 11:38 a.m. Jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy. Too expensive flour. Did I fuck up the flour price? Oh, I think I did. Yeah, that should be 198. I did 298. 198. My bad. I fixed it. I think that's the thing I initially put at like $8 by accident. Oh, new product. Gert. Cola.
Damn, we're so messy. We're just leaving shit everywhere.
It's fine. It's not like we're running a professional store or something. There you go. So...
Valerian, peppermint. Ah, I see.
I see that someone...
There's mint there.
Yeah, they patched it. There's a new star ability perk. I guess perk. Logistics. When taking a box, players are able to visualize its contained product's position in both the store and storage. That seems pretty good, and you can get it pretty early too. That's a strong maybe. Here we go.
I need to carry around one of these as well. Have you got a price gun on you?
I can grab one.
Could you
Yep.
erase this mint from
Done.
here? Because I'm going to put it around this side. Thank you.
Good call.
Yeah, because they kept putting it back.
Yep. That's why I like to do it after, like, the store's closed at night, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta
will
just keep things
probably
running.
Do that.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
we were
well,
short
I
on
mean-
cash, so we needed the money.
Yeah, we got to do it.
It looks like we're making a lot of money today, though.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm going to move the tea around the other side.
Speaking of tea, I just bought some more.
They didn't steal my box.
Black tea, lemon tea. There we go. I restocked some of the teas in the storage room. What is the final goal of this game? Make a lot of money and have a good store. Have fun with the video game. Take over the world via grocery store.
Swap that to over there.
How do
I'll put it away.
Oh. There we go. Great store name. I fixed our store name. I think it got busted in an update. That or Joe typed it wrong on day one. Oh, we have a lot of spare fruit yogurt. Okay. How the fuck? How do we have so many boxes of fruit yogurt?
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. It's because there were, like I said, it feels like they duplicate in the box.
Yeah.
Because there's way more than there should be.
It's weird.
You know?
Are we out of sugar in the back?
Mm.
Oh, we are. I gotta order more sugar. We're almost out.
No, I have heaps of sugar here.
Oh, my bad.
I'm moving it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know we're out of ketchup, because a box of ketchup doesn't even fill one shelf.
Yes.
There. The delivery man is very
Can
good
you
because they deliver the
fucking not
second you make
walk
an
in
order.
front of me on purpose? I swear to God.
I know.
I'm
The
about to
customers
get
are
a broom.
so unbelievably rude. Okay, spare sugar, price gun, flour.
Yeah.
What's in the corner here? Salt. Okay.
Gonna have so much sugar.
What are people complaining about now? I hate when they have a complaint above their head, but you're in the process of walking, so you go to read it, but now you've circled around them, so the text floating above their head is backwards. It's so crazy that that happens.
Sugar.
Store's closed now. These are the last sales. Cool. Okay, those are the last sales of the day. Do you want me to tell them to stop restocking? Are they getting in your way at all?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please.
I'm gonna set them
Yeah.
all to security so that they stay completely out of your way.
Thanks. Yeah, see, she was just about to restock. Like, no, bitch. Stop restocking.
Okay,
I want to put flour there.
should I reorder the stuff from the back? Like, is there anything
Yeah.
back here that I shouldn't be ordering? Because you have it, you just have it out in the store.
I have the flour and the sugar with me. That's it.
Okay.
Anything else, I don't have.
Gotcha. So we just
Thank
don't
you for the
need-
follow days of the week.
We just don't need flour
yeah.
and sugar.
That's got 40 in it and that's got 20 in it. I swear there wasn't that many on the shelf, but they'll probably restocking it behind my back, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're dropping like 1,500 on reordering a bunch of stuff that we blew through today, but that's perfectly fine. We still have a lot left.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, there's a lot on the road now. Okay, whenever you're done moving things around, I'll tell them all to go on storage so they can get all this stuff into the storage room. Then I'll switch them all to restocking so they get it on the shelves.
Yep. I will just do a little bit for this night and then do the rest after the next night.
Sure. I guess we've done all the purchasing we need to for now, so we could end it whenever we want that save to drop. I'm slightly paranoid about a blue screen, but also I had a bunch of people tell me the other day that the blue screening was just bad NVIDIA drivers, and I've seen a lot of people online talking about that. So I rolled back to February drivers. I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, they were all saying it's March drivers that did it, but I actually had late February drivers, so I just rolled back to the ones before that.
I have to like really point, like I had to put my mouse cursor right underneath the flour one to be able to get that one. That was hard.
High difficulty. God, I even have a new
my
graphics
God.
card.
Milk and cola on the same shelf. I can't.
I want
Sorry.
to, like, no, it's okay. I got a new graphics card because my old one, like, it's good, but it's hard to keep running, like, the show that I run. So I finally bit the bullet and got a new one, but I haven't installed it yet because, one, I rolled my ankle the same day that I got it, and I don't really want to be on the floor switching out stuff when my foot is in agony. And two, the new drivers are all like fucked up right now, so I kind of don't want to switch out a graphics card and then have to hunt for what drivers are and are not stable when I'm in the middle of a month of streaming every day. If I'm streaming every day, I would really quite like to not also have technical difficulties on top of that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's gotta kind of wait. Oh my God, pepperettes are so good.
I'm just putting this on this shelf just to move it out of the way.
Man, that's a lot of pop.
Yeah, I want to put it in with the rest of the Coke bottles. So
Streaming
and put
most
the
days.
green tea on this shelf.
Streaming most days, all days is the ultimate goal. Yeah, although so far I haven't missed a day. What I found helps with NVIDIA drivers is that when you update, you always click the clean install button instead of regular update. Yeah, but the drivers themselves are the unstable one this time. What I think I'm going to do is stop using that shitty NVIDIA app that bundles the drivers with a bunch of bloatware bullshit that you don't need. I found another program that installs NVIDIA drivers, but you get to pick for it to not come with all the side things you don't need, that opens like 10 processes in the background. I think when I install the new graphics card, I'm going to use that program instead.
Never mind, I can't do that because these have to be in a fridge. So I'll just
Okay.
find a different place to put it.
We could buy another fridge. We have the money. Like, do you want me to, like, shove a... Oh, really? I can't fit one right in here?
It'd literally just be me, like, so I can move all of the black ones, all of the colas, and can cans go in the fridge?
Like, the can packs? I think they have to be on the shelf.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter because, like, I can't put them all together like I wanted to. That's weird. I'll just move the top shelves instead and leave those the top.
Okay. Do you want me to shove another, like, mini fridge in here? Because on the grid I can't, but I can make it work. Okay. I can make it work if I use the, if I turn off snap mode and line it up myself. It looks a little cramped and weird. You could probably put it in between,
like, where these ones are, like, in here.
Oh, you want it over here? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, right here?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Awesome.
And then I'll just put, like, all the drinks and stuff on this side and the rice and that on that side. Anyway, I'll do that as I go. I'll just move stuff around.
Flour, mustard. So this is 7 things that all... Well, hold on. Orange juice might need to be in a fridge, but everything else there is shelf. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Okay.
So I guess it's because it's long life milk, but it's weird that they're putting cartons in on the shelf.
Apparently that's what they do in France. Freaks. They leave their milk and their cream out, like on the counter.
Oh my gosh, it's been ages. How are you?
Orange juice doesn't go in the fridge. Flynn. Those are fighting words.
Once you open it, yes. When you buy it, no, because like you buy it from the shelf.
That's true. I guess I'm thinking about open orange juice.
Yeah. Once it's open, you gotta put it, or like the orange is gonna go rank.
After April, will you return to your normal streaming habits? And by that, you mean like a stream a month? No, I'm going to be streaming at least a couple times a week. Ideally more. God, crouching in this game looks so janky. It's amazing. Every time you crouch and you're holding something, your whole body just breaks.
You turn into a crab. You're just like...
Gemma Manser... says, the most important question of all, do you refrigerate your eggs? Sometimes yes and sometimes no. I keep my eggs in the fridge. It depends
where you're from.
Yeah.
Because in America, like, you have to wash them, so it removes the coating.
I keep mine in the fridge for the most part, but I have an egg keeper that's outside of the fridge on the counter, and I'll have some eggs over there, because some things cook better with room temperature eggs. Like, if you're making, like boiled eggs, then they turn out better if they're room temperature rather than refrigerated. And they do stay, they keep good outside of the fridge for quite a while as well. So I just have like a little 6 egg keeper on the counter, and I'll just line up 6 eggs on there and, use those eggs throughout the week. Whereas the rest of the eggs are in the fridge and they'll last a lot longer. But I eat a lot of egg. I eat egg almost every day. I eat egg almost every day and rice almost every day because I make egg fried rice all the time.
There's definitely got to be a multiplication glitch going on here because there was only 2 sodas in this, and I put 3 in here.
That's insane. It has to do...
So unless it's not actually showing exactly how many are in there, and then it's doubling them
maybe.
up.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe some of these fridges were placed on different patches, and there's some kind of oddity with that. But I don't know.
Hmm. I feel like all the dairy should be in one fridge. It hurts me that I can't fit everything in one fridge.
A paracorn. A paracorn. A paracorn? A paracorn says, I live in America and do not wash the eggs, though I buy mine through a store, so I don't know how they process that. Well, here in Canada, nobody washes their eggs. We don't have to. But I don't know how different it is, because Canada, you know, Canada has their own eggs. We have our own, like, really big dairy industry. You know how, like, when people have an issue with some kind of, like, big industry in their country that has lobby groups that ruin their laws and whatever, they always say, like, big this, you know, big tech or whatever. In Canada, a Canadian drama for that stuff sounds incredibly boring to outsiders because our big thing we get angry about is big dairy, and you can't make big dairy sound dignified and scary to outsiders.
Oops. I see, I've got 1 margarine left. What the fuck? Like,
Ooh, margarine.
I filled up the whole thing. It's just weird. Like, it's definitely multiplying, and it's annoying me because I'm getting too much product.
Is margarine what
It's
they call
messing
it
up
in
my
Australia?
aesthetic. Yeah, it's just like butter, you know, sunflower.
Yeah.
It's made from sunflowers.
See, over here we call it margarine, but margarine sounds classier somehow.
It sounds like an old lady name.
It does! Personally, I never liked margarine. You know, it was real popular when I was a kid. I don't know if that's because it was the 90s, or if that's because I grew up in, like, a very small town.
That's still got the 1 margarine in that. Can you figure out what to do with that?
Oh, here we go. We had a box with 1 margarine in the back. I just combined them. Yeah, now you have another empty if you need it.
What's 9 times 3?
9 times 3 is 27.
Yeah, so how have I got 40 apple juices?
Talent. Hard work.
Was there no, we don't have orange juice, do we yet? I'll just put these here.
Sure.
Because I know these ones are longer.
I'm just quietly munching on pepperettes and hoping that the gross mouth noises aren't being picked up by the mic.
Nope, I haven't heard anything. I wouldn't have known if you didn't say anything. Alright, I'm nearly done. I'm just gonna swap the tea around to this side.
I'm leaning back pretty far, so I don't think you guys will hear. And I have a pretty reasonably set noise gate on my preamp.
I just know there's not gonna be enough room for this shit over there. Maybe, if it allows me to stack it.
I have this big fancy pants preamp that has like all kinds of non-preamp related settings that are very, very useful. Like having a noise gate that doesn't sound like it's choppy and shitty. Sorry?
Oh, I was just saying, like, I just literally saw it multiply the things that I was collecting.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat.
I mean, I am complaining a little bit, but it's only because it's like, because I have all the extra stock.
I know, right? You're running out of empty boxes because of this weird glitch.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make it pretty, and then we can start the next day.
Will you be streaming more Pokerogue before the month ends? Yeah, for sure. I'm streaming it like at least 4 more times before the month ends. I want to make Pokerogue a more regular thing too, because I like that game. You ever played Pokerogue?
No, I've never heard of it. What is it?
So it's a free browser game where it's a Pokemon roguelike, and it's really, really fun. The way it works is you make an account on the website, and it's totally free. You play it on browser or on your phone or whatever you want to play it on. And you pick a team of 3 and you have all the starters of every generation to pick from. And once you get in, you start fighting wave after wave of Pokemon in different areas, and you're building up items, and you're building up levels and stuff. And every time you catch a Pokemon, it gets added to your list of Pokemon that you can pick as a starter on subsequent playthroughs. So you're building up a roster to pick from. And every time you catch multiple of the same Pokemon, like let's say you've caught like 5 Bidoofs. When you pick a Bidoof as a starter now, it will have the combined highest IV of every Bidoof you've caught. So eventually you're going to have like a Bidoof with maxed out IVs on everything. You also get to pick what nature from all the natures of Bidoof you've caught, the genders you've caught, the abilities that you've caught, you know? So you can eventually have like a very powerful customized whatever that you've caught a bunch of. Also,
Nice.
you earn eggs as you go, and whenever the eggs hatch, that becomes a starter too, and you get whatever egg moves it has, and you can pick the move set. So gradually, as you have more and more failed runs and you catch more and more stuff, you are more and more prepared for subsequent playthroughs, like a roguelike. It's really cool.
Yeah, it sounds good. I can't believe I've never heard of it. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, you should give it a try sometime, see if it's up your alley.
I have my favorite right here. He's a lot smaller than a normal one.
I'm guessing you're holding an animal and or a
It's a
stuffed animal.
Corviknight. Yeah, it's a Corviknight.
Is that the...
It's a mini one.
That's like
Because
the...
they're
bird
supposed
knight
to be
thing.
over 7 foot tall.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
The steel raven, of course.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one. That was Generation Sword and Shield. What's the gen name? 8? Yeah, Gen 8.
Yeah, I think so.
See, I didn't play much of that one, but I thought it was really cool.
And I've got all like 800 Pokemon.
What's the first form of that? Rookity?
Yes, Rookity, then Corvisquire, then Corviknight.
Yeah, I thought that whole
I'm
evolution
ready
line...
for you to start the next day if you want.
yeah, sure. I thought that whole evolution line is like really awesome.
Yeah, shiny Corviknight is awesome. He's silver, like grey.
We lost a little money from robbers, but it's not the end of the world. We lost more money than we made, but it's mostly because we bought a whole lot of new product that we haven't sold yet, so that's fine. I don't think that's a problem.
Well, I would like to cashier again as well. Like, I'll do all my arranging and stuff at the end of the day.
Would you like me to tell these guys to get doing storage and stocking then? Because we need to get...
if... You'll probably need 2 cashiers again. Like, do you have enough to buy another cash machine? Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell them to all get on storage duty for now, because we gotta bring stuff in. We have a lot of spare product now, so they're gonna start bringing that in. Then I gotta get them restocking. I think your boxes are safe up there, I hope? Probably.
Yeah, they were before, so...
Okay.
And I put one on a table in the staff room as well, so... Or, like, the room they can't go in, I think. But yeah.
That's true. Rookity and its evolution, Corvisquire, are some of the only pure flying types in the whole franchise.
I would expect like more canned stuff and more pet stuff's gonna come, so we can leave those shelves.
Yeah, I bought it. It's just on the street right now, so we'll have that stocked before we open.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to bring everything in. They're almost done. Then I'm going to set them all to restocking, and we'll just let them do that for a little bit before we open. We don't have the cash for another checkout yet, but we will like really early in the day.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So that'll be our first purchase today, is a checkout. We just need to make like 3 sales and we'll be able to afford it. Okay, they've stocked it. I'm gonna set them all to restocking now so we can start getting this product on the shelves. We're out of a few things in the back, but we still have plenty on the shelves, so I don't think it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I will need to, once we have more disposable cash, because we don't really right now, once we have more disposable cash, I want more stuff in the staff room to make them happy. Unhappy employees are actually not that big of a penalty. All that happens is they walk slower, and not much slower.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, travel time is kind of a big deal, but not for everything. Like, if a cashier's unhappy, that doesn't mean anything. They're not walking.
Yep.
We don't care about the happiness of our employees. You like using your 0.5 Caterpie with crazy stat boosting moves a lot? What do you mean by 0.5 Caterpie? They like adding normal to every flying type? They really do. I think that's a balance reason. I don't know exactly why they do it, but I can only assume the reason that there's almost no pure flying types is that they think there's a balance issue with it. Do you want me to unlabel that shelf you just emptied?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm following you around with a price gun.
Yeah, I'm trying to make things look pretty because, like, so I put, even though they're sodas, I put them here because they're green.
Yeah.
And then when we get more tea and stuff, I'll move them around.
Yeah, if you want me to delete something, you just let me know and I'll be right on top of you to do it before they ruin everything.
No worries. Yeah, I was carrying like a price gun around with me, but I forget sometimes too.
It's okay. I think I stole it from you because I found it in the middle of the floor.
Yeah,
I feel like that's just how you play this
me.
game. You just throw everything on the floor. Like when I'm playing solo, I always have a tablet in the storage room and then another tablet on the floor in the store because those are the 2 places I might need it.
Yeah. It's like, it's funny because it's so pristine and clean, but even though there's heaps, it doesn't look like there's much just because there's so much space.
Oh, chat's telling me that Caterpie only costs half a point to pick as a starter. It's the cheapest. Okay, so when you're picking your starters in Pokerogue, the stronger the Pokemon is, the more points it costs to start with. So that you can't just start with like just the most awesome ones. I can't have like Mew, Mewtwo, and some else even if I've caught them because they cost a lot of points. Caterpie is apparently the lowest point cost one in the game. But hypothetically, if you caught like a fuckload of Caterpies and you had a great nature and you had great egg moves, you could still make a pretty beast Caterpie and throw that on the team. Oh, you have an 0.5 cast form? Cast form's pretty good. All right.
Thanks, Scott.
I see that you have gotten a Walter White scream, according to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Tangia on, so like people can jump scare me with stuff. I got jump scared by the poltergeist guy during repo last night. That wasn't fun.
Oh, speaking of
But they just like
Walter
doing the
White,
Walter White thing.
you know, have you heard the game Schedule 1?
Yes, yeah, I have it.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It's like really, really
I've been
addictive.
playing it with my sister.
Yeah. I played it solo a bunch and had a lot of fun. Now I'm playing it with my friend Liana, and yeah, I'm making that into a series. That game is fun as hell.
We made a pastel bud empire, like all of the pretty like light colors, like the light blue, the light purple, the pinks, and that. We had them all in like a rainbow kind of setup on the storage, so it went from one color to the next.
Fancy. Okay, I think we're ready to open. They've got everything stocked. I could buy more stock in the back, but I think I want to wait until we have a new checkout and then I'll go buying stock. So I think we're all good to go.
Yep.
Okay, let's open up. And I'm gonna buy
I'll wait
us a
till the
second
next day
checkout.
to do cashiering because I'm too slow at the moment.
No, it's okay.
Oh wait, you're doing it now.
I can buy one the moment Yeah, I can buy one the moment that we actually have the money. We'll have the money in like $130, so it won't take long at all.
No worries. Yeah,
And-
I'm just gonna like put my left hand around the side of my microphone so I can use my numpad.
All right, sounds good. And I guess I'm on janitor duty and restocking the back room today.
Well,
Should be easy.
be able to get like when you level up a bit, or can you already get the security gates and stuff?
I think I can already get them.
Can you get a bouncer?
We don't have enough employees right now, but I could take one guy off restocking and have him on security. I don't think we've had any serious issues with restocking. So an anti-theft door is $900.
A 900, yep.
I've never
and then there's
gotten
a security
one.
desk too, and cameras. I don't know if they like help, but
so I've messed around with those a little bit. The way those work is you set up the cameras and the security desk you put in the staff room, and any human player is able to look through the security cameras. And what you do is you click on people a bunch of times, and it will let you know if they're going to be a thief or not. So you can mark people as safe. Hey,
that person has... Yeah.
Oh, collateral damage. Sorry, random lady. Yeah. Wow, that was good timing. Bitch. We just happened to be there for that.
Yeah, I should just like... Speaking of...
Yeah, no, that was awesome timing. So do thieves always go out through the outdoor? Because we only have one outdoor.
Well, they can't go... I mean, they can only go through what doors are designated to them, I guess.
I've only designated this one as an outdoor. I love the idea that the thief steals from you, but they still follow the rules on what is an indoor and an outdoor.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, there we go. We have another checkout now.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, well, I'm going to move Nancy Drew to storage. And I'm going to buy some more product.
Oh, 20 cents? You make things easy. Thanks, bro.
Okay, what do we need?
Oh, there's a banana peel on the ground over there.
That's not good. I'll take care of that. I don't want complaints about the store being disgusting. I think it lowers the amount of customers you get the next day. Okay. We have a lot of canned corn still.
She saw me and then went to the other dude.
Wow. What a bitch.
I'm offended.
Yeah, you should be. That is definitely personal attack.
You know, because you're not going to put prices proper, when it's $4.98, I'm just going to give them a $5 note.
Fine. Hey, that's optimal, because that way the AI guy still gets the optimal amount of money, and you get to do it a little faster and give them some extra change back. That's fine with me.
Yeah. That's why I like when they pay with card.
Card is just easier.
For everyone.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just hanging out in the manager blackboard right now, making sure that we have the right products.
No worries. I'm watching to make sure no one steals. Oh.
All right, there we go. That's like all of our money right now, so I'm on janitor
duty.
There's
a can behind me.
I got rid of it. We're good. Now, what I want to know is we don't sell bananas. So they're coming in with bananas and they're throwing the peel on the ground.
They're sticking it to the man.
Sticking it to us. Because the man is definitely this small business that we run.
That you're, like, putting optimal profits. They don't care. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to see, and I can't be bothered to get them. Like, I'm glad that my keyboard lights up so I can see the numbers, but it just takes me a second to squint.
I always forget, is it nearsighted or farsighted when you can only see close?
Nearsighted is what I have. yeah, where you can only see things that are really close. And it's
Okay.
also called short-sighted. And far-sighted and
Yeah.
long-sighted are the same thing.
Yeah, so it's named after the thing that you can see, not the thing you can't see. That's right. So
Yes.
I am also nearsighted or short-sighted, whatever. We're gonna need to get a Roomba at
we
some
were
point.
playing with one of my other friends who would have an aneurysm over the prices. I'm just sitting here giggling, going like, yeah. That price would be like, oh my god, $2.24.
Well, I'm trying to make money
It's
here.
helping me. Wait, I gave too much change. Hold on.
I try to run my business like I'm Mr. Krabs.
And I'm SpongeBob and I can't count. No, Patrick. That's more Patrick.
Yeah, I guess that is more. Well, with modern SpongeBob, who knows? I hear with modern
Patrick,
SpongeBob, he's basically just a man-child now.
Yeah, I mean, because original SpongeBob took pride in his job. Patrick was just like, this is Patrick.
Yeah. Every time I see clips of modern SpongeBob, it's really sad. He's just like a baby who cries all the time. They just write him like he's a child.
Well, I never liked SpongeBob anyway, so...
Wow. That's like heresy.
I didn't grow up with Nickelodeon or anything. I didn't have pay TV. But whenever I watched it, I found SpongeBob so annoying.
I didn't find him annoying in original
was in the wrong
SpongeBob,
era.
but like modern SpongeBob, he's pretty annoying.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Angela Anaconda. Anyone here who knows Angela Anaconda will know what I'm talking about when I say, oh my fucking god.
I have
like
done
the most annoying character on the face of the planet in kids shows.
I have done like 30-minute rants on how bad that show was. That was a Canadian show.
Was it?
Yes, and I'm sorry. Anytime you had a really, really bad cartoon, it was probably Canadian programming because it was always made on a crazy budget. There are so many horrible Canadian cartoons you definitely didn't get that we only got because we have a law where a certain amount of our programming has to be made within Canada. And so the dirt worst garbage will get on TV just because they have to meet a quota.
Yeah, and it wasn't even how annoying she was. The show was really ugly as well.
Yep.
But what about Caillou? I mean, Caillou was like...
That was Canadian.
A more modern one, but you would have heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Canadian show. Yep. And it's horrible. No, Angela, I have a whole rant. I have a whole rant about how the worst thing that Canada has ever done to America is we inflicted Americans with a 15-minute Angela Anaconda sketch at the beginning of the Digimon movie. What the fuck is wrong with us? Why did that happen? What genius
thought that was a good idea?
I know, right? Let's put 15 minutes of a really bad cartoon at the beginning of the first ever Digimon movie. Like, can you name any other movie that just puts 15 minutes of a completely unrelated cartoon at the beginning of their movie? That is fucking nuts.
Yeah. And as a parent, I can, like, say that Caillou is so fucking annoying.
He's
like,
the
if that was
worst.
my kid, oh my god. Like, his parents are the worst parents ever. He turned into... Like, he's supposed to be what? He starts out as, like, 3 or 4. But by the end of the show, he's, like, 5, 7. And he's still bald and acting like he's 2. And it's just, like, it's not cute, you know?
Yeah.
I've raised 4 kids, like, that... If they're still acting like that at that age, you done did something wrong.
Yeah. Now,
What about, I don't know if you've ever seen the show Lazy Lizzie. Has anyone heard of that? Like, she spent the whole show was about, it was like a lesson for, like, you know, don't try and do it the lazy way. because everything she did to be lazy was 10 times more work than just doing the thing.
No, I don't think we got that one.
I know that there's quite a few, like, that were combo Canadian and even Adelaide ones. Huck Finn or Chuck Finn, that was filmed here, but I'm pretty sure the main character was a Canadian kid.
I
went
didn't
to
see
school
it,
with
but
like
I
the
heard
main
the name.
character girl.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was like modern Huck Finn, like just a naughty kid getting into mischief.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it as a kid, even though I don't remember anything about it except the episode where they cross-dressed and pretended to be girls.
See, there's a cartoons, there's Canadian only programming I could bring out that like I don't know for sure that it was never broadcast outside of Canada. I can simply make an educated guess that it was definitely the last on the chopping block that only made it on the airwaves here because it was meeting a quota, and there's no way another country would accept it. Like, there's no fucking way you got Hose Hounds.
It doesn't sound familiar, but
yeah. No,
I mean, I've seen a lot of obscure stuff.
No, I would be so shocked if I heard that any country other than Canada got Hose Hounds. There's no way another country was desperate enough to pick up that trash. That was like that was probably the worst Canadian cartoon that I've seen that only got an air because it was Canadian. Because at least Angela Anaconda, like, okay, there was marketing behind that made it into multiple countries. It sucked, but it made it into multiple countries. Hose Hounds was atrocious. Chat, like, none of you know what Hose Hounds is, right? I hope no one in the chat knows what it is unless they're Canadian.
I'm trying to think of all, like, the kids' shows now that where, like, I'm pretty sure I had the Canadian thing on the end. A lot of the kids' shows growing up had that.
It was a lot of, family-friendly kids cartoons that were made in Canada. It was that, and a lot of anime was dubbed in Canada before the Americans started dubbing anime. But a lot of the Canadian dubs were really cheaply done.
I'm just trying to think of ones now.
Like early Ranma and Inuyasha and stuff were all translated in Canada, or at least voice acted in Canada. Dragon Ball Z specifically was voice acted in Canada before it was in America, and that dub is not fondly remembered. It was not good, and it was heavily censored. I could rant forever about the crazy censorship in that. Like, did you watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. I grew up watching it on Cheese TV.
Okay, so let me just lay on you some of the crazy things they censored. Okay, you remember, like, the whole Saiyan saga at the beginning, right? You remember how, like, after they kill Raditz, there's kind of that in-between period where, like, Piccolo's training Gohan, and a lot of the Zed fighters are training with, like, Kami and stuff, and Popo and Yajirobe, and we're getting the scenes of, like, okay, Vegeta and Nappa are flying towards the planet, and we're just all in that in-between stuff, you know? We're jumping between all these different characters. So there's a scene in the training of Gohan where he is stranded by Piccolo up on some huge pillar out in the middle of a grassland. And there's no way down, and he's stuck up there. And during the night, when he falls asleep and he's all hungry, to soften the image of Piccolo a little, Piccolo flies by and drops some apples for him to eat. And Gohan wakes up, and he has a thought bubble above his head where he's like, there's no apple tree here, whatever, and he starts eating. They censored the thought bubble of the apple tree. They drew it out, so there's no thought bubble. I know, right? Because that one, it's like, I don't understand. Why did you get rid of a thought bubble of an apple tree? What was wrong with that? So they, like, redrew it. They would redraw all kinds of stuff to, like, censor it. Whereas, like, other stuff, okay, when Tien gets his arm chopped off by Nappa, there's no blood. It's just like a flesh-colored stump. And they cut away from his face, so you can't see his mouth isn't animated. And they have the voice actor ADR in a line where he's like, you just wait till that grows back. What?
Yep.
You just wait till that grows back.
Yeah,
Tien's a human.
Trust me, I know way more about Dragon Ball Z than I ever thought I would, because Soren's been obsessed with it lately, and he's been watching like little, things where they, what's it called when they condense it all into one little thing?
Abridged?
And yeah, well, it was abridged, but it's like a PNG of the person who did Dragon Ball Z explaining everything, but in layman's terms and like really silly like.
I
Plus,
didn't know that's
I
a thing.
got him a bunch of the is it Toriyama?
Yeah, Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, and like they just have a PNG with like someone's mouth doing it, and just saying like, oh, and then Gotenks dies or Gohan dies, and then Goku comes back, blah blah blah, and they're like, but didn't you kill him? It's like a silly kind of skit thing, and it's really funny. But yeah, I know way too much about Dragon Ball Z.
There's so many things that they censor during the Saiyans arrive scenes that are really funny.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like, I think it's Nappa blows up a bunch of news copters show up to try and report on it, and he just blows them up. They have a line from Tien it's always Tien. They ADR in a line from Tien off screen where he's like, I see parachutes. They'll be okay. They didn't draw parachutes. They're fucking dead. They just put in a line where it's like, oh no, they're not dead though, guys. I swear, they're not dead. Or like Chaozu blows himself up against Nappa and they like imply that he's okay or something. It's like he fucking exploded. It's so funny.
Yeah, well,
there's so many moments there.
Kid-friendly.
Yeah, that's just the Canadian translation though, because the American one right after, they die. Because they died. Like, come on, they're dead. Oh, and anytime, like, Vegeta's like, anytime Vegeta is threatening to kill someone, he doesn't say that he's gonna kill them. He says, I'm gonna send you to another dimension. And it's implied that when he shoots you, I can tell them to stop. It's implied that when he shoots a beam at someone, it doesn't kill them, it sends them to another dimension. What? That's insane. What an insane way to censor it.
The whole show's insane.
I love it.
But yeah, westernizing it made it even more insane.
The other English translations didn't do this, though. It's just that the Canadian translation, which was the first one, to get it on air, the broadcaster, like the Cartoon Networks, had to censor the shit out of it. And part of censoring the shit out of it is having the voice actors add all these extra lines saying, but they're not dead, I swear, even though we just watched them die. And
yes.
you always know when they're doing it because they didn't want to bother animating a new lip flap, so they just cut to a shot where the person's mouth isn't on screen and then have them say it. It's really blatant. It's like, who's that actor who has dementia? Bruce Willis. You know Bruce Willis?
Oh, yeah. Yep, he has the thing where he's slowly losing his mind.
Do you know about all those, like, insanely cheap direct-to, streaming service movies he did before the dementia got too bad?
Yep. He's like
so
Steven
crazy.
Seagal.
Yeah, where, he does, all these movies where he's on the movie for, a few scenes, but he's the cover star. And 95% of the movie, they're filming a stuntman, like a body double from behind, who's just a bald guy, and they ADR in lines from Bruce Willis, and you're just supposed to believe that that's him, even though in all these scenes, you're just seeing his back and the back of his head.
Yes.
That's the original English dub of Dragon Ball. Yeah,
he was sick for a lot of his stuff, and he would have a stand-in and stuff.
Yeah, he's Steven Seagal is super fat now, and every time there's an action scene, mysteriously he loses 50 pounds and he's only filmed from behind. Anytime Steven Seagal needs to move around and do anything, even remotely action-packed, all of a sudden it's a dude in a wig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love all that sort of stuff. I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme, like, had some dignity and didn't end up doing that.
Although Jean-Claude Van Damme has his own weird deep lore of there's this movie that he's renamed like 50 times that he's been announcing is going to come out for like 10 straight years now, and it still hasn't happened, but he's still apparently making it.
Well, I mean, I guess he was he in, like, is it the Unbreakables or whatever with, like, Bruce Willis and Sylvester Stallone and Mickey Rourke, or the older guys?
Oh, see, I didn't watch those movies, but I think you're right, because those movies are just, let's put all the action heroes in one movie, right?
Yeah, like all the oldies.
Yeah, I know Stone
It's
Cold
like
was in
Ocean's
some of
11
those.
for old men.
It sounds so derogatory, and yet it's absolutely true. Yeah, like I know Stone Cold was in some of those movies.
Milk.
Although he was never
I
he was
forgot
never
about
really
that.
a movie star. Like Stone Cold was in some movies, but he was never like a movie star. He was in
Yeah.
The Longest Yard with
No,
Adam
he's
Sandler.
not like Batista or John Cena. He's like, he was still what he
Yeah.
was before he was an actor.
He was like, yeah, Stone Cold was famous. He was in movies, but he wasn't famous for movies. He was famous because he was the top star during the top most pop culture popular time in pro wrestling, you know? Whereas like Cena was the top star during an era when wrestling wasn't popular in pop culture, but he did enough movies now that he's a pop culture star in his own right. Same with Batista. You know, Batista's done such big movies now that it doesn't really matter that his time in wrestling wasn't a time when wrestling was popular in pop culture. People, like my friend Leela didn't know that Batista was ever a wrestler. She knew him only because of his acting. She legit didn't know he was a wrestler, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, same.
Like in fairness, I guess he really is a pretty big movie star now.
Yeah, I mean, he isn't bad at it.
He's in pretty high profile movies and everything.
It takes practice. It's like John Cena when he first started, he was very wooden. Like he was in the Fred movie as Fred's dad.
Yeah. Or like The Rock. The Rock did a whole lot of shitters before he became a big movie star, you know? He was in like a lot. He was in like The Tooth Fairy. He was in like a lot of just kids movies and whatever, slowly building his way up. There was a running joke for ages that The Rock will say yes to any movie, but fuck, it paid off for him in the end because now he's a huge movie star.
Yeah. I think everything's as arranged as good as it can be for now.
All right.
It's pretty,
I will set them to restocking again. Also, no blue screen yet, so I kind of want to say that we're in the clear, but at the same time, I mean, I've only blue screened twice in the last, I want to say like years, but they both happened the same in the last 7 days, even though I updated my drivers most recently like over a month ago, so I don't know why they happened kind of back to back like that.
Yeah. I've only blue screened once on this computer, and it was after playing a game that was in like a beta and alpha. I got invited to do it, and I was streaming it, and it literally killed my computer. I'm like, bro, this computer is like brand freaking new. Like, this is an optimization problem, not a my computer problem. And ever since then, I've been having like video graphics issues. So,
well,
like,
are you on an NVIDIA card?
Drivers.
Yeah, are you
okay. And now every time I open WoW, it tells me I need to update my BIOS. I'm like, what? I don't know how to do that.
If you're on NVIDIA drivers right now, you might want to roll them back to like February or January drivers, because right now the internet is ablaze with the new drivers blue screening everybody. Apparently they're really unstable on everybody's card. It's whatever they released in late February and like early March and stuff. Like ever since then, NVIDIA users have all over the world been saying like they're crashing like crazy until they rolled back their drivers. So I think that's what the problem is. You might need to roll back to like early February, maybe even January drivers, and you'll probably be in the clear.
Mhm.
which is
Yeah, I'll give
obnoxious.
that a go.
Because,
Yeah.
like, how crazy is that? That, like, this is the biggest
Yeah,
graphics card
'cause
company in the world, and they've put out 3 drivers in a row that are totally unstable.
yeah. I don't know what happened because, like, I was playing WoW just fine before, and then I uninstalled it, and I reinstalled it, and then it was just saying, "Oh, you need to update your BIOS." I'm like, "I'm not doing that. I still play it just fine. It's
That's
totally fine."
crazy. I
But
have never had WoW tell me to update my BIOS. That is wild.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, Scotty, who is tech savvy, didn't even know what it meant, so it doesn't seem to be of detriment to my computer,
I hope not.
and I'm not touching anything I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty tech savvy, but I don't wanna break my warranty.
Yeah. Oh, we made good money today. And that's
We
including,
did,
we bought a
damn.
lot of product too. So the fact that we still made a good profit is pretty solid.
We didn't there was no robbers, so that's nice.
Yeah. And I wasn't even on like robbing duty that much. We just straight up didn't get any thieves that day. Is there anything I want to buy? Okay, there are some things I
There's
want to
so
buy.
many brooms.
I know, I just scatter them around. Okay, I actually need to rebuy
Keep
a
one
lot.
next to my
Um,
Oh, that's probably
okay.
not a good place to put that.
There. So we're dropping almost 2,000 immediately on product, but that's okay.
Mhm.
We'll make the money back. Okay, so we have 3 points built up. If I get a 4th, then I could get marketing courses so we make straight up more money off every sale, which, like, obviously that's a top tier ability right there. Like, that's awesome. Just straight up more profit. But on the way to it, we unlock 766. We unlock a fuckload more products on the way that we would then need to buy and shelf. And we don't really have that kind of money to drop at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to pay the employees. They have updated the game, so if you don't pay the employees for a day, they don't show up to work the next day. So, yeah, don't leave that lingering. Which I can't really complain about that, you know? I understand why they wouldn't show up if they're not getting paid. Yeah, I switched all of them to storage duty just to help get this inside.
Yeah.
It's the release now, fix later mentality the tech industry loves. Yeah, which is real frustrating because, like, you know, I do video editing on this computer. It's usually a good idea to keep my graphics drivers up to date because I don't do the gaming drivers, I do the studio drivers. They help with, like, Premiere and stuff. But, like, dude, if updating my drivers is gonna make my computer unstable, well, that's getting in the way of work.
Mhm.
Such a bitch. Like, okay, when I got to my computer this morning, it had restarted overnight, and I wasn't sure if it was an update or a crash. I looked through my event log, and I couldn't find history of a crash, so I think it might have been an update, but I don't know for sure. See a Hand of Fate.
Yeah.
See a token, Drew. Okay, I gotta switch them to...
Hi, Drew. Thank you
restock.
for coming in. It was good to see your face.
Okay, I got all them on restocking now. Nothing on the shelves are, like, empty, right? No, we're good.
No, they look pretty good. It's like the only reason that those are empty is because we need to put stuff on them.
Okay, yeah, nothing's totally empty.
What's
I think
next
that we're
on
cleared
the
open.
stock that we're getting?
Like the new stuff? So I'm thinking we go,
Yeah, like what will be next?
so we want to go basic products 3, 4, and then hygiene 1, because we're working our way towards marketing courses. So the next thing we unlock is orange juice, barbecue sauce, mustard sauce. Mustard sauce? That's a weird thing to call it. Spaghetti box, tuna pate, fiber cereals, and supreme flour. I think all 7 of those things we put on regular shelves. We don't have the money to buy all of that right now, but we probably will have enough profit by the end of the day to do it.
Could we put another one, or do we have enough for another shelf here? I'm just having a look, like I'm not moving it. But
Yeah, I could drop that money
like
right now if you want me
another
to.
one of those ones there.
There you go.
Cool. awesome.
Looked
So,
very
like,
ugly
yeah, we
without
can-
it.
Yeah, it looked odd.
Yeah.
And then when we get the orange juice, I can put the apple juice with it.
Sure. I think orange juice doesn't even take up much room on the shelf, too.
Yeah, well, I will use this side of this shelf first, and then, like, because food next to animal food, like, I know it doesn't matter in a game, but I'm pedantic that way.
Hold on, what's going on here? I gotta follow this employee. Shane Douglas keeps picking up the dog food. He brings it over here. Okay. He fucked up putting it there a few times and then just dropped it on the floor and didn't bring it back. This time it seems to have fixed. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I think we're ready to open then. You ready?
Yep. Have all the new products on the shelves, or?
We don't have any new products right now yet. I didn't unlock those things because we didn't have the money. We wouldn't have the money to actually buy them yet, so I didn't bother. Oh, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that.
Yeah, $150.
Mustard is a sauce. I mean, kind of, but like, who calls it mustard sauce? You don't call ketchup sauce.
True.
Unless you're just freaky like that.
I feel like these fridges should have lights in them, like they're very dark.
They are. I love how in this game, when the AI needs to turn around after they're looking at a shelf, they turn after they've started walking. So their feet start moving and they start sliding the opposite direction, but it takes like a full second to turn around, so they're just going blindly backwards.
Everyone's on blades, rollerblades.
Yeah, although most of them are wearing high heels, which is crazy. A lot of people in high heels, actually. Wait, our employees... Wow, our employees are showing up to work in high heels. That seems irresponsible. I'm not going to be the only one with a twisted ankle.
Chewy, thank you for the like.
Ooh, Chewy's partnered.
Yeah.
Me and Chewy in the partner club.
I'm just lazy. That's why I'm not partnered.
Me and Chewy, the partnered ones, we're the cool ones. Why are there lentils in the middle of the road?
Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you for the gift subs, Pierce.
Ooh.
To Winter, Nerd, Glover, Tina, Bon Spooky. Thank you. Appreciate you, Pierce. Wait. How you going? Welcome in. Oh, shit.
No,
sorry,
it's okay.
I got distracted.
No, it's okay. You got like one person there. You have lots of time.
Yeah. It would be like, it's good because like when it's something like with a 0 on the end, you don't even have to write the 0. I'm not in high heels. I'm just in socks, but no free feet pics.
Yeah, I also am not in high heels, IRL or in game. I am also in socks, but in game I think I have dress shoes.
I do have some really cool shoes to show. I don't know if there's any girls in the chat, but hold on.
This is the internet. Girls don't exist.
Oh, yep. And so I'm a double whammy. I'm Australian and I'm a girl. Don't exist.
That's impossible. You're telling me impossible things.
It cancels it out.
Oh, okay.
So I must be real.
Do you remember the old girls on the internet joke from back in like the early 2000s? Was that girl stands for guy in real life?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past some people. Catfishing is a thing for a reason.
Yep. And nowadays, all the catfishes are just VTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, just remember, before you go simping for all the VTubers, remember that like a good third of them are dudes pretending to be girls.
And then like this ribbon goes up around your leg, so it like wraps around your leg like a ballet shoe. I have to show them to Tay. They're pretty. Sorry, I'm very girly, and I do like fashion and makeup streams as well as gaming. So
Yeah, you don't need to apologize for being girly. I feel like you have the girl pass on that one.
yeah, I never used to be as girly as I am now, so I'm unapologetically so. Like,
Now, you can call yourself
I was
unapologetically
typical
girly,
tomboy.
but you just apologized for being girly.
Fair. Look, it's not. I wasn't apologizing for that. I was like saying that it's because I stream it as well. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, there are so many dances.
I would be fired if this was a real store. I mean, I guess I'd probably have like a calculator as well, so it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I have to say how much I have to give back. I'm really slow with giving it back, but that's just because my hand-eye coordination, that's not the game. It's still fun though, like putting the stuff through the belt, it's kind of hypnotic.
It is kind of fun.
I saw that. Just give me a second.
I'm setting up all my dances. It's really important.
Buddy! Everyone stop gifting me subs, please.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're getting a lot of gifted subs right now.
Yeah, I don't usually, but it doesn't bother me. Anyway, I tell them not to. It all just goes back into my stream. Oh shit, I forgot that I've got the camera up. No one said anything. Yeah, I'm glad that we're actually getting to play a game together. Do you guys know, like, we've been trying to coordinate this for like 5 years?
It's probably more than 5 years.
Yeah. Just like, oh yeah, we should play this together. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then we both get busy.
Well, you know what? We still need to play Medieval Dynasties together. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that would be so good to just create our own town together.
Yeah, I want to make like a whole series out of that. I think that would be really fun for like a bunch of casual streams that we can then upload to YouTube. That would be so good.
Yeah, it would be good. I really because I haven't really played much of the new map or anything because I've wanted to play it with other people. Like I want to discover it with other people. I got it for Scotty as well, but survival games aren't really everyone's cup of tea.
I like survival
Thank you for
games.
the follow, Yukina, and Almost Present. Thanks, guys. Welcome in from MD's stream.
I forget.
I haven't slept yet, so I'm a bit stilted.
That's okay. I forget. Do you play 7 Days to Die?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that game is good.
Yep.
I haven't played the newest patch
played
yet,
it
though.
last. Yeah, I haven't played it since that alpha.
Yeah, me neither.
Like since it first launched, like for reals last year or whenever it was.
Yeah,
I think it was around this time last year, actually.
God, was it really that long ago? It doesn't feel like. Well, you know what? There's events that happened 8 months ago that feel like it happened 2 months ago for me. So you know what? That makes sense.
Fair.
I've been meaning to play the full release of 7 Days because I had played the patch right before the full release, plenty. And yeah, I've been playing that game off and on for years. It's a good game, but I haven't played the full release, and everything I've seen of the full release looks really good.
Yeah, it's one of those games where I prefer to play it with other people. Like, there's some games I like playing by myself, and others it's just like that or Medieval Dynasty where you can play it by yourself, but I would rather have someone there because it makes it more fun.
Yeah, I've played it quite a bit on my own, just on like Steam Deck. And that is like a fun little relaxed thing, but when I play it, I do always get the feeling this is probably better multiplayer.
Yeah, for sure. And it's got stream Twitch integration as well.
I did not know that. What integration does it have?
Well, the more active people are in your chat and stuff, they get points accumulated over time and they can spend them to either hinder you or, you know, drop you packages and stuff, or they can spawn like 10 zombies on top of you. So it's pretty fun. when I did it with Scotty, everyone was relentless. Like,
Oh, you mean in 7
I
Days
was
to Die?
collateral damage.
For some reason, I was thinking Medieval Dynasties until you said zombies.
Oh no, I haven't played that with anyone yet, except for my sister. But
Yeah.
she's not really into that sort of game either, which is sad because I find it's a very small pool of people who want to play that as a group.
Yeah. Which is a shame because it's really good.
Yes.
I'm loving the new animations.
I haven't checked out any new ones in a bit. I know there's probably a few more dances and stuff.
Yeah, the ladder climbing one is pretty great. Climbing an air ladder with a broken arm. Can I crouch while I do this? No, okay. Hey.
Oh, Jesus.
It's kind
You
of
got
terrifying.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Yes, I do. Hold on, what if I'm holding this? Oh, that's worse.
Thank you for the hype, guys. No, you. Oh my god.
Just an eldritch horror.
You're doing the blood eagle on yourself. Self-flagellation there.
There we go. Why is your arm broken? It's this game. I'm gonna try putting a sale on something. It says I can have one sale. What do I want to put on sale? What's like our most expensive item? I think it's olive oil? Where do we even stock that?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, where is the olive oil? Am I blind?
It's near the flour. With the pasta.
Flour,
over
pasta.
Here.
Where are you?
Where I am. Bottom
Sorry.
shelf.
Oh. Oh, I'm blind. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna put it on a 10% off sale because that's still a huge profit.
Nice.
And we'll see if we like just start selling it like crazy. Because this is a new mechanic I haven't messed with. But I'm assuming that's probably how it works, is they buy things more when it's on sale. So you put something expensive on a tiny sale and get way more money out of it than you normally would have. Because, like, you know,
Yep.
we're selling it at 10% off.
Is that like in the shops where they put something on sale for like 1 cent, but they make you think it was for a lot?
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I actually have this this add-on on Chrome. I forget what the name of it is, but what it does is when you're on Amazon, it tells you the price history of the recent price history of the item you're looking at. And what you notice is that all the time when there's a sale, if you look 1 month ago, the price it's now on sale for like 20 or 30% off was the normal price a month ago.
Yeah, I was just thinking that you were going to say that.
Yeah.
They just think it's a sale because it says it's a sale.
Yeah, when in reality, this is the normal price. They just raised the price a couple weeks ago so that they can now do a sale. Other things you notice, like when I was getting these like clamps on the side of my table to hold up monitors, right? And I found through that whole price check thing that for the first 7 days of every month, it is like $15 cheaper per arm. And I was going to buy 3 of these arms. And then for the other 3 weeks, it's like $15 more. So I knew from reading that, just wait until the first week of the month. And lo and behold, I waited, and then I got the $15 off each one, which saved me the price of like an entire one of these things.
Some people are smart and other people just see the word sale and they think that they're getting a bargain.
Yeah. So like that add-on, lifesaver. Because even when sales aren't involved, you know, just the fact that it lets you know when, like, how often it's on a lower price. So you know to just wait for it, you know? Like you can look at like TVs and see like what time of year TVs are the cheapest. I always forget what month it is, but there's like 2 different months of the year where TVs globally are just cheaper. I always forget when they are, though. What's the
Probably
add-on called?
like June or something because of EFS, end of year sales or something.
I'm gonna check what the name of that app is for you, or that add-on, because some people are asking. It's called Keepa,
Come
Keepa.
What's up, Soren? Yeah, you can. Come.
It's also got like a phone app and stuff if you want it, but I just use the Chrome add-on.
Sorry, customer. My son wanted to hug me. That was more important.
Aww. Wholesome moments.
Oh, end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
I have to do a quick BRB, so whatever you got to do or whatever, and start the next day.
Yeah, by all means. You go do that, and I am going to get everything restocked and get some new product and stuff, because we have a lot of franchise points, and we have a lot of money.
Yeah. No worries. I'll be back soon.
Sure. Okay, well, she's gone. I'm going to set everybody to restock. And then I'm going to buy a bunch of product, set everybody to storage, then set everyone to restock again. And then once we know how much money we really have left over, I'm going to get us some new products, because we definitely are going to have room. Okay. I'm going to need to buy more storage space soon, but that's like big spender. You know, like storage space is 2,000 right now. I don't really want to drop that at the moment. So I'm going to just get us another storage shelf. Going to kind of cram them in here. And I want another unlabeled storage shelf in the corner here. That's kind of our overflow for new product we bring in that we don't have a home for yet. Okay. Now I just gotta pay attention for when they are leaving to go to the storage room. We'll just breakdance down here so it's easy to see. And as soon as they start passing us, I know that I will need to change out their jobs. That this walking from the dumpster is so crazy looking. Like walking backwards. And B, what's with you and selling things this week? What do you mean? Did you mean streaming things? Nancy Drew's going back in. They're throwing out so many boxes. We must be running low on some of this stuff. That is insane, the way that they walk back to the storage room. They're not looking at the doorway until they're at the doorway. They just kind of slide turn backwards. Watch this. Watch Nancy Drew here. She spins like 75 degrees the wrong way. Oh, the games I've been streaming are all games where I sell products. I like my business games. Schedule 1, Supermarket Together, Stardew Valley. I like my games where you, like, sell things and make money and run a business. They're really fun. This is easily one of the goofier ones. But, you know, free game, which is pretty sweet. Why is your arm broken? I thought your ankle was rolled. Why can't I have both? In game, my arms are broken. In real life, my ankle is rolled. Speaking of, I'm probably going to a walk-in clinic tomorrow, as long as everything goes to plan. If I call them and they're all booked up for the day, then fuck me, I guess. But although my ankle is seemingly healing, the bruising it's been like almost 2 weeks. It's been like 2.5 weeks since I rolled my ankle. I had a lot of really deep bruising, and the bruises are mostly gone now. Not completely, but you know, mostly. Still quite sore. Still very sore. Although sometimes it's okay. Oh, they're passing me. Okay. Now, are they all going to the storage room now? Or sorry, the staff room? Nope. There must be 1 gig left. Yep. Okay, well. Sorry, did I? Oh, that one's empty, okay. Oh, he's at a red bean? Okay, I'll add that to the list as well. It's getting to the point where the end of day restocking is actually quite expensive, but it's fine. It's still a net profit. Obviously, because, you know, we're going to be selling all of this tomorrow, but we're selling it. Hey, we just finished restocking. I just bought a bunch of product. They're bringing it into the storage room. Then I'm just going to tell them to restock again. It's a really long process.
No worries.
In my single player file, where I have like 7 employees, it legit takes the same amount of time from like store open to store closed. That same amount of time it takes to then restock the store at the end of the night. It's brutal.
I don't mind helping doing it. Like, it's cozy gameplay, you know, like
it is
the monotonous stuff. Sometimes you just want to be monotonous.
Well, you know what? It'll be a lot faster if we get this perk later that they recently added, where when you're holding a box, it highlights where in the store you can shelf it and where you can put it in storage. That seems like a really, really good perk.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it,
Yes.
so I don't know how good it is in practical terms, but on paper, that seems like a good one.
Yeah, I suppose like you would hold a button, it would show you where you got it from on the shelf. And
Something
where it is
like
on
that.
the shelves.
Yeah, which, like, as your store gets big, that seems pretty necessary.
Mm.
I'm just dropping shit on the floor in there because I know that they'll put it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it takes me 10 times longer because I gotta look.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
You know, it occupies me.
It's not like I organized things in a sane way.
Yeah, and it's like, sometimes it's like, I know that there was a thing for this, where is it? And you pass over it like 4 times before you find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty guilty of that. Okay, they're almost done restocking this. Did I miss anything?
Pet food.
Right over here? Is it cat food?
Oh, yep, there.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything I missed? No, nothing I missed. Cool. Although there's this
What
one.
goes here?
I don't think anything goes there. It's just really awkward and ugly looking. Okay, well, we are ready to buy new product then, so I'm going to order these new things. I'm going to order all these right now.
Yeah, that's true, Lance. But they keep changing around the supermarkets where I am because, like, they're building new ones and rearranging things. And, like, you get used to, you know, you're old when you complain about the changing around the grocery aisles.
Yeah. You know you're old when you complain about changing the grocery aisles and when you bring up the weather literally every day.
Mm-hmm.
I bring up the weather every fucking day now, without fail. I'm either complaining about the weather, or I'm saying, oh, thank God the weather is better than it was the last few weeks. Or I'm saying, what the hell, the weather was good for like 1 day and it's been 2 weeks of misery again. But you know, that's Ontario things. We literally have hail. We'll have hail, and then we'll have like a day where it's 19 degrees, which is perfectly fine. And then we'll go right back to hail, and then snow, and then rain. Oh, I hate it. Okay, I need to start... Yeah, I'm going to start moving these over to this new shelf, just so that we have labels for it. But yeah, we need to start shelving this stuff. I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah.
That is your thing. But all the new shit, I just put on this new labeled shelf, so it's very easy for you to find. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a whole nother perk.
Multiplying the apple juice, god damn it.
Never.
We're probably just gonna have like extra apple juice because
we have so many new products we're about to shelf today. You're over twice my age, that's old in my book. Yeah, well, you're also the youngest person on the planet. You're like a zygote.
When I've... Oh, yeah. Don't let them put apple juice more apple juice on.
Oh, are they fucking with you?
No, I just like, because
Okay,
it
good.
keeps multiplying when I'm putting stuff. I'm trying to get them all off before they can restock it.
That
and
has
it
got to be
keeps
some kind of
putting more.
crazy desync issue.
Yeah, because like I
Okay.
can actively see it being put, like them multiplying on the shelf. Can you?
Well, you want me to
that?
delete? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks. I set them all to security, so you're in the clear. We have a lot of new product now. This is all stuff that has no.
Yeah, I just put that there
no
because
home
it's
yet.
spare.
There we go.
Eggs. What's this?
There. Yeah, this
Sugar.
is all stuff that has no home yet. So we gotta find homes for these and price check them. That's a 205.
Yeah, there are orange juices around here as well, so price check that.
205 times 2. Sure thing. So that's $4.
Yeah.
You put orange juice right here.
Pocket.
So that's $4.98. 98.
This is coffee, so it can go where that milk is. I'm gonna have so much fucking milk.
If I'm a zygote, does that mean I've obtained a device to watch you in the womb? Yes. Hospitals nowadays have incredible accommodations. Zygotes in the womb now get to watch Twitch streamers. I wonder how it decides what the empty box product will say.
I think it's just random, and then whatever you put in there, it's like, and that's the thing that's in there now.
You know what? For the sake of making it easy for you to know what new things need to be shelved, I'm going to put them all in a specific part of the store. And then at the end of the day, if anything is left over, I can just tell the employees to go bring it back to the shelves because they all have a label now. That'll make it way easier for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
All right, you need to price check that coffee.
Can do. There.
I'm just gonna have like a ton of extra milk, so I'll just put them on these shelves.
2 is 734. Here we go. Is there anything else I need to move? Milk, eggs. Do eggs have a home yet?
No, I would like to move the oil and put the supreme flour, the red and white one, under the blue flour.
Works for me. Oh, sorry. Let me know if you need any more shelf space, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I know that we have a good amount of shelves, but it wouldn't surprise me if we need even more. Here, let me take
I think...
Oh, can I not take the sale thing?
At the moment. You can't... yeah, I don't know. But,
yeah, how do I remove a sale?
I mean, I don't know if, like, the multiplication glitch or whatever it is actually giving us extra product.
It's kind of a mystery.
But, like, it seems like, you know, we're selling a lot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because the boxes hold 40. There's definitely not 40 on the shelf, but apparently there's like 80. It's okay. I'm not complaining. Get extra product, eh?
Yeah, whatever makes us more money. It's not like it changed the price of what it costs to order it.
4 boxes of oil. But I'm just moving it anyway.
Well, in fairness, when it comes to the oil on the shelf, you need to buy like 3 or 4 boxes just to be able to pick it all up. Like, oil stacks so high, and those big shelves can carry so much of something, you know? I feel like oil should probably be a small shelf thing just because it stacks so deep anyway.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll delete that old price thing for you.
Yep. Yeah, you should be able to now.
There we go.
So put olive oil here.
MDB, what Pokemon would main event Jay Uso have in a solo run? I haven't got a fucking clue. Probably something from Gen 7. Your cast form now costs 0.25? That's insane. How do you lower the cost of it like that? Is that a candy thing? Ooh, let me do that flower you just put down.
What else do we have here? What's this? Sugar? More sugar?
Sugar. I think we have some like margarine or
flour.
something.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this here and move the pasta to where the olive oil is.
Houmous. Is that like a crazy way of spelling hummus? Because that's not how you spell hummus here. But it kind of looks like a hummus container, and the brand name is BB. Makes me think it's hummus. There you go. Hey, new thing. Supreme Flow. 404.
What else
Price
have we
not
got
found.
Here?
Yeah, we got all kinds of new things. This is 2 franchise points worth of stuff, so we got 13 new items to shelf.
Yep. I'm just
384.
Do the eggs go in the fridge?
I think they go on the shelf.
I'm pretty sure eggs.
I think we're freaks and we put them on the shelf.
Yeah, well, because in Supermarket Simulator, you put them in the fridges.
That game is like this game, but single player, and I wonder if someone's gonna try and sue. Because it is blatant how similar they are, but this one is probably undercutting it in that it's free. Like, I bought Supermarket Simulator, and then when this came out, I never played Supermarket Simulator ever again.
Yeah, I've only played it once or twice. Okay.
It was good, but this is pretty much the same game, but multiplayer.
Oh, they do go on the shelf. Fair enough. In the other one, they go in the fridge.
Here we go. Eggs. That's a 492.
That's got stuff in it. That's got stuff in it.
You need more empties?
Empty. I'm just sorting the empties from the ones that have stuff in them.
Gotcha.
Like, those can go into storage.
Well, I got another empty here if you need it. It's that black box.
Yeah. There's like 5 boxes of olive oil.
Chat says that hummus spelt Houmous is a less common British spelling of hummus. Is this a British game?
I don't know. Probably more Polish or something, I would say.
Maybe. You're getting all kinds of follows and subs and stuff today.
Thank you for the follow. It's probably just because it's early morning, because I don't usually stream this time of day.
Makes sense. You're hitting a different time zone.
Yeah, and it's like Friday night in America and stuff, so.
Yeah. It's almost midnight here.
Okay. Where's that other cereal?
Technician says the eggs at my local place are stored in the cold, but it's not enclosed with a door. Never thought about that until now. That is kind of weird. Man, you know, for as much as Twitch sucks at absolutely everything ever, I love the new shared chat feature.
Yes, it's good. I like it too. Okay, we do need another shelf. Do you think you could
Sure.
fit one here?
Absolutely.
Like, along this?
You want a small one, like a half shelf or a full?
Yeah, a half one, I reckon.
Cool. All
Okay.
Sorry, I apparently my mouse was not pinned to the game. There we go. So when I went to go turn around, it moved my mouse to my other monitor, and then I clicked off of the game for a second. Fixed it. We're good. Sorry, just the manager's brain exploded and stopped working for a moment. 98, 386. There we go. I think we've got most of the new product on the shelves now.
Yep.
Tuna's what, a small item?
I'm gonna put it with the cat food.
481, 952. Wow, 952. That tuna might be our most expensive item. Oh wait, no, the cat food is more expensive. That's right. Which is accurate to real life. Cat food costs a fucking fortune. Here's our weird ass hummus. 366.
Yeah. Only two things, the sauces.
Ooh, thank you for the Raid Angel star. I appreciate that. What were you guys playing? Probably go to bed at midnight? I hope you sleep well, man. Today was Friday, right? Yeah, today was Friday. Sorry, I lose track of the days of the week pretty often because, like, my days of the week almost don't exist. But normally I lose track of the days of the month, too, but I haven't this month specifically because I'm streaming every day. So I had to check my calendar every day to see what game I'm doing. Did they update how this board here looks? Because now it has, like, weird strobing effects when I stand far away from it. I don't think it always did. That looks so weird. Does it look like that on the stream? It does.
Do you want to box up the tomato sauces and move them over here so that they're all together?
Yeah, I'm up for whatever you want to do. Do you mean like you want me to do that right now?
The top shelf, like, yeah.
Do we have any empties?
Box some of these
Here we go. This is empty.
Yeah, there should be a couple right next to you.
Sorry, am I doing
like?
Am I
swear,
boxing
when
the
you take
ketchup?
them off. Yeah, the ketchups.
Sure.
Like, it's still a full shelf, and I've got 40 in my box.
Well, the thing is, with some of these products, a shelf holds more than a whole box worth anyway. Like with ketchup, it's like that.
Yeah.
I
just think it's fascinating that, like, I think that there's just more on there than it looks to my naked eye, you know?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, like with ketchup, you can put like 5 boxes of ketchup on one tiny shelf and it fits. It's crazy. So we have like tons of ketchup. There you go. You got an empty.
Yeah. I'll
have I done all these prices?
I might put the hummus on there actually.
Sure.
Just because it's like round shaped.
I like that as long as I've done the price once, I can remove it and you can put it on another shelf and I don't need to fix the price again. It remembers. Because if I had to redo it every time, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty good now. Like, everything looks pretty organized. We just don't have anything to put on this shelf, I think.
I love this message in the chat. So I borrowed Hernandez's punch stick and kicked that baby for my last Crusader Kings 3 attempt. The grandchild kicked that baby, killed me in a coup, lost the claim war for his brother HPD, Hernandez punch stick, and then I lost the game because Hernandez punch stick died from a cold with no heirs. Yeah, that's a very Crusader Kings 3 thing to have happen.
Yep. I love that game. Like, one of the first games I played, my character got demoted to a merchant republic and then murdered by his sister, who was also pregnant with his child.
Oh my god. I still haven't played the update of CK3 that means you can be a landless adventurer, but I've heard it is really, really good. Apparently, it is the highest rated DLC that Paradox has put out for any one of their games next to one of the CK2 DLCs. So it's like the second highest rated DLC they've ever done in their franchise history. That's awesome. And I still need to play that on the show.
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet, but I've heard of it as well.
So have Merchant Republics finally been added to CK3? Because I really liked them in CK2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a CK3 game.
Good.
Because I remember that being my review.
Because I've loved Merchant Republics in CK3. Because in CK2, one of my favorite things about Merchant Republics is, one, just the way they worked was awesome. They were really powerful. But two, you could like eventually get your family built up enough that you could basically rig every election to win every time by assassinating the shit out of everyone else. I got insanely good at that in that one playthrough I did. The Bohemia playthrough was ridiculous. Also, it's very fun if you play multiplayer and each player in multiplayer is a different family in the same Merchant Republic, because then everyone's just sleeping with each other's wives and murdering each other's kids. Would you be willing to make a tutorial video for Stellaris? Maybe. It's not a super hard game, but I can understand why it could be hard if you don't play grand strategy games. When I was talking to people at Paradox, they told me that they consider Stellaris like their introduction to grand strategy games game. And I think it does a good job for that. Yeah, that is true. If you bring the empty boxes...
I'm just, like, throwing box in here.
So if you have empty boxes you're going to throw out, if you throw them in the recycling bins across the street, you get a little money out of it.
Oh, okay. No worries, though. This one's full of rice, so...
It's only like $1.50, though. There's a perk that makes it so they're worth more. Right now, they're only worth like $1.50, so it's really not much.
Just chuck all these in here to get them off the ground. But they are the spares from the village.
I can tell the employees to do it.
Where wizards, Harry?
It's
fine, it's done now.
Okay, are you done shelving?
I just meant like, yeah, I'm done. Okay. Everything's organized as much as it can be for now.
Has everything already been priced? Oh, no, I missed this. Has everything been price checked?
Yeah, just go around and double check.
Yeah.
Just make sure that we've done everything.
I think I have all the new stuff. Oh, no, I didn't do this one. The barbecue sauce. I hate some of these random prices it makes, because sometimes the random price we have it set to is lower than market price. So if I forget it, then we're straight up losing money.
Mm-hmm.
Which is completely unfair. Okay, I'm gonna tell them to restock and storage so that they're doing stuff while I'm doing a last sweep.
$1.50 for a box, but you have to pay $80 for one.
I know! How unfair is that? Even you can get a perk that makes it so that recycling is worth 4 times more, and it's still not as good as what you have to pay to get an empty. It's such bullshit. I think...
Yeah, my friends used to, like, fill up the jail with boxes, like, they would make it a joke, and then just, like, explode them everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna end the day while they're working, because they're just doing the menial busy work now. Okay, we lost a lot of money, but
minus 2,000.
Yeah, we didn't actually lose money, though. Because, like, a lot of that is product we haven't sold.
A lot of free... product, so because you did buy a lot of product too, so
we bought
have a lot of new stuff to sell.
It's 13 boxes of things we've never sold before, so we're obviously going to make that money back today. It's fine.
Yeah.
Stellaris helped you learn grand strategy games alongside MDB's tutorials for CK2. A lot of people have told me all over the internet, like, I'll comment on like a random wrestling video, and someone will reply and say, oh, hey, thanks, dude. Watching your playthroughs taught me how to play CK2 back in the day. I get that a lot.
Yeah, you explain it easily. Like it's very overwhelming because there's a lot to do, especially with all the DLCs.
I find that my playthroughs teach people well because I'm not like crazy min-maxy, but I'm still quite competent at the game. And I explain everything I'm doing by just thinking out loud. And so, like, you can kind of play along, and obviously your game's not going to go the same, but you're going to learn a lot. And especially with CK2, where it's a game where, like, a lot of the game mechanics, it just doesn't tell you. It's nice having that live chat, because then when I don't know something, I got like 100 people in chat for CK streams, and I can just say, hey, why did this happen? And at least 1 or 2 people have run into it before and can explain it. With CK3, the game does a much better job of making it understandable why something happened. Because CK2 was like, it was like still in the era of when Paradox games were really not user-friendly at all. And so like things just happen and the game does not tell you. The way I used to always explain it is every expert on the game only knows 10% of how it works. And so when you get enough people who have played enough hours of the game together, then anytime something crazy happens and you don't know why it happened, someone will say, I found an obscure Reddit post that explains this.
Yeah. Well, that's happened to me before. It's like you've got something going on and it's such a specific issue that it's like you Google it and there's one video by an Indian person with 4 views that explains exactly how to fix it. And you're like, thank you, random Indian person.
It's always random Indian person who's got your back. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready to
thanks,
go.
Dragon.
Here we go.
I don't know when you told me. That was probably before then, but welcome in.
And I'm setting another sale. The sale's going to be on cat food because it's our big money maker.
I'm sad that I put so many boxes in the bin because if I'd have known that, I would have recycled them.
Oh, it's not a big deal. They're not even worth much until we get another perk for it. Later, you can get a perk that makes it so that your AI always recycles. I know, and like early on, it kind of adds up.
I want this energy drink, that alien one. It looks really cool.
So there is a perk we can get later that makes it so that our AI always recycle instead of throwing things out. That helps. Although it's more travel time. But later than that even, you can get a star perk that's really expensive and probably not worth it that makes it so that the garbage just outside is replaced with a recycling bin, so it's really close. Is the stream skipping for anyone else? Yeah, let me know that, everybody. Because I haven't dropped any frames.
Seems alright for me.
Yeah, I haven't dropped frames and my game isn't skipping, so I don't think it's on my end.
Yeah, I have your stream up and I'm streaming. It seems fine to me.
Almost Present says, before I head out, what MDB Let's Play should I rewatch from you? What have you already seen? Because if you want to specifically rewatch one, then I have to know what you've seen. But if you want a new one, I guess I also need to know what you've seen then. Because I'm always happy to recommend Let's Plays.
Premonition.
Deadly Premonition's easily one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge.
When you played that.
Okay, people get really emotional over that game. That game is like, you get so attached to the characters in that game. I love that game.
Mm-hmm. I was so glad that I came into the playlist when it was already finished, so I didn't have to wait.
Yeah, that's a bingeable one. Then there's Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge, where you'll cry, but you're cry laughing. That one's so good. Doesn't have to be rewatched, just a recommendation because I've seen a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna just rapid fire a bunch of names of ones that are coming to my mind off the top of my head that are really good. You can just watch one if you haven't seen it. Okay, so there's L.A. Noire. That one was great. Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge is one of the funniest ones we ever did. Kirby Air Ride is one of those sleeper hits that a lot of people didn't watch, but it's really, really funny. We 100%ed the city trial mode. That's what it's a playthrough of, is just us doing city trial and 100%ing it. It was super fun. Pokemon Stadium, everybody loves the Pokemon Stadium one. Pokemon Platinum, A Journey is an old school one that took us like 6 years to do. If you want a really old one that probably has aged pretty well, that took me like 5 years to do, where I do like 2 episodes a year, is Ride to Hell Retribution. Back in the day when a lot of people would just
Yes.
review the first, like, hour of that game and say, it's trash. And it is trash. I beat the whole fucking game. There was another one that I did in the same style of that, where I recorded it as a there's certain Let's Plays I call post-mortem, where instead of doing live commentary over it like I do most of my Let's Plays, I will record it silently myself, and then I will sit down with a friend and we'll watch it together and commentate over it in post. That's a post-mortem because we're dissecting what is wrong with this fucking game. And one of the ones, I did that with Ride to Hell. I also did that with the Duck Dynasty video game, which actually is not that bad, but it's completely insane. So the Duck Dynasty video game is a good watch. You never seen Ride to Hell Retribution? Gotta check it out. That game is unbelievable how bad it is. There were 3 glitches on the credit sequence. Oh my god, I don't even know if I want to spoil anything from that game, because, like...
I'm just remembering, like, commentary videos of that game that I've seen where they talk about, like, the sex scene and that in it.
There are so many sex scenes in that game in which everybody involved is fully clothed. You will literally be in, like, a shootout zone of the game. You will shoot down, like, 100 people. You'll walk into a random room on your way to, like, the exit, and then you'll have sex with a random person with your clothes on. Then it'll dump you right back in the room. She won't be there anymore. There's no music. It's just dead silent. You walk into the next room, and now you're just shooting people again. You're, like, halfway through the level. Like, that's the half point of the level checkpoint, is you walk into a room, have sex with a random lady, and then you're back to killing dudes.
Exactly.
It is nuts.
Oh, I heard you, like, go off the road, like, go through the road a lot in that game.
Yeah. There's a lot of clipping through the road. There's a lot of, like, you'll be in a motorcycle battle with people, and then their body just becomes all Gumbied out of shape. There's motorcycles that drive on their own and keep making turns after the driver has fallen off. Like, it's just, like, on a rail or something. Oh, there's so much funny shit in that game.
Yeah.
You need to see my Let's Play of it, because it's not super long. It's really old. It's probably like 10 years old now.
Have a look.
But, like, it's... Holy shit. It's infuriating, but at the same time, it's so funny that I can't really stay mad at it, you know? But there are some parts of that game that are abominable. Just...
Oh, I have a recommendation.
So bad. Yeah?
Hitman ones. Hitman.
Oh my god, yeah, any of the Hitman
especially
playthroughs.
Stuff with Watergeek.
Yeah.
Did you play that with Watergeek?
No, I played that with Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. Sorry,
Yeah.
I always get them mixed up.
Wow. You're one of the people who gets them mixed up. How could you?
I'm sorry.
I gotta order so much new product. So many random things we're about to run out of. It's always the soda. We're always running low on soda. Every time I check.
I'm so glad we got rid of 1 cent and 2 cent pieces.
Okay, I think the rest of this looks good for now.
I mean, in Australia.
Oh wait, no, I don't need to buy that. Yeah, we're good. What does this do? Oh, just everything on that list? Yeah, no thank you.
69, nice.
Wow, that's a lot of product. Okay, I'm gonna tell one of the employees to get moving that into the storage room. We only need 1 restocker right now anyway.
I just like, it's funny because when you're like doing the cashiering yourself and you click on it, you don't see that the stuff actually flies through the air, but when you watch someone else do it, it's just like,
yeah.
zoom, zoom, zoom.
Oh, I got the broom to stand up on end. I love when that happens.
Yeah, I love that too.
Can you guys upgrade to self-checkout? Yes, but it's really expensive and it's really slow.
It's like 900,000 for self-checkout.
No, an individual self-checkout machine is, let me double check, but I think it's 2,500? Yeah, 2,500.
What was I looking at then?
You were looking at, It's a central pricing machine, which I've never bought, but I
Oh,
bet
yeah.
you it's a
What is that?
lifesaver. I think what it is, I haven't bought one because goddamn, that's expensive. I think it lets you price check things all from a computer rather than having to walk up to every product and do it. If so, holy shit, I want one.
Mm.
But like $90,000, we're not going to have that for a long time.
Especially with just the two of us.
Yeah. Well, on my solo file, I make so much money that like every day I make a net profit of like 10 to 15,000 after buying all my product. So you do start making crazy money at some point. And that's considering I haven't redone price check in that file in like 20 days. Cause fuck
It
that.
becomes pretty automated after a while. Like you've got your restockers doing stuff. All you have to do is just order.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do is I have all my people, they do their jobs. I just reorder things all the time and I tell them like at the end of the day, everybody do restocking until they're done, then everyone do storage after I buy the stuff, and then when they're done with that, I said everyone do restocking again. When they finally go back to the staff room, this process takes like 15 minutes. When they all go back to the staff room, then I go to the next day and we're all good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to get marketing courses now so we make more money, but along the way we get Hygiene 1, and that's 6 new products, and I don't want them to bitch, so we'll have to do it at the end of the day.
Oh.
Have you edited
Oops.
the Deus Ex playthrough yet?
Change.
Well, if I had edited the Deus Ex playthrough yet, then you would know because it would already be in the playlist section. I had to buy another product shelf. We have room for 5 more products, but the next thing I buy needs 6. I guess that will go over here for now. Oh, nope, not allowed to put it there.
Oh, sorry.
I might need to make the store bigger soon.
Sorry, Mr. Customer. I was distracted.
How did these messy-ass patrons leave an open can behind the register?
It's like, are they eating fucking peaches and stuff?
I don't know.
Like,
okay, insane enough that they opened it while they're in here, but also, how did they leave it behind my employee up against the wall behind the register? How did they get it there?
did they bring the can opener with them or what? Because we don't sell them.
I guess. Yeah, we don't sell any tool, do we? Huh.
Yeah, they're doing it just to annoy you.
You ever notice how the bottom of the broom looks like it's made of wood? Like it's a big block of wood?
Yeah.
Looks like a weapon.
It's just a statue thing.
Yeah. Okay, most of the product is in. Oh, we leveled up again. Cool. God, what do I want to get after this? So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess attract more customers per day is the next thing we want to gun for after that, because that's also straight up more money. Because we make profit off every sale, so more customers just means more money.
Mm-hmm. This is such an odd-shaped store.
It's hideous. Like, there's this whole section of the store over here that we just don't use.
They finally added, like, customization to TCG, Card Shop Simulator, which I really like that game. I became addicted to it for a while, but...
Everyone tells me that's a good one.
Your store's just so ugly. It's good. I like it. But I probably won't play it again until they implement the card battles, because that will be fun.
Kind of crazy that that's not a thing. How is that not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they expected it to get as big as it is. So, you know, it was just supposed to be another shop simulator thing, and it blew up.
A lot of shop simulators are blowing up. It's a surprisingly popular genre now. Oh,
yeah, like doing work paying to do work in a game.
Yeah, pay money to buy a game in which you do menial labor. You get hey
I
Truth.
guess it's just because it's familiar to our human hive minds, like
Yeah.
in our unconsciousness.
Truth joins in the chat and says my finger points. That's a Kung Pao reference. Hey Truth, you want to play it with us? You ever played Supermarket together? It's free.
Yeah.
Do you know Truth?
You only have to pay if you get the DLC to
dance.
customize yourself, but it doesn't matter otherwise.
Do you know Truth? He's been in a few Let's Plays of mine.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar. I'm better with like voices and faces than names.
He was in Factorio and Dwarf Fortress.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like the Dwarf Fortress ones.
Yeah. He was my co-host in Dwarf Fortress who was teaching me how to play. We're doing a Factorio playthrough right now. We did one ages ago, but now we're doing one in the new DLC for it. A lot of it's up in the playlist, but unlisted right now. But like, even if you don't know how to play Factorio and you don't care about it, that is the perfect I'm doing chores and need background noise playthrough, because as soon as you get the two of us in a call, it's all just stupid in-jokes that we're coming up with on the fly. It's all like Sonic Underground jokes, but neither of us have watched Sonic Underground. Like, he's never watched it. I watched it when I was like 6. So we're just making progressively dumber jokes about this show we don't know. Yeah, Nelson Mandela.
I love that shit.
It's the Mandela effect.
No, I find that hilarious. Just like making jokes about things you don't actually know, and you don't know about it, and it gets steadily more ridiculous.
See, the thing is, most people also don't know about it, so they don't know what things we're saying are true and which ones are the jokes, because we deliver them all the same, and we laugh regardless of whether what we said was true or not.
That's another thing that my kids get obsessed with, Sonic.
Every
Sophie
kid is obsessed with Sonic.
Well, fair, yeah. Sonic Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
It's like my childhood is in my kids.
Damn, that day went fast.
You got a gift sub as well.
Wait, did you just call it Sonic Underground? My bad. Hedgehog's Underground. I got a gift sub? I think you got a gift sub. You got gift subs. Yeah,
no,
you did.
I was talking to my friend who... She got a gift sub when she wasn't here.
That's right, Truth. I think it's called Hedgehog's Underground.
Oh, what about the discourse between Sonic having flesh-colored arms or blue-colored arms?
I've heard that some people get very angry about that, and by some people, I mean Chris Chan. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what color his arms are. I mean, okay, I will say I think the flesh-colored arms look better, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah, honestly, I never even noticed until someone pointed it out.
Same, yeah. It's like how I never noticed that Sonic has one giant conjoined eye with 2 pupils until someone pointed it out.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
creepy.
Like, they change things over time. It's like Puss in Boots, like from the very first Shrek movie or whatever he was in to the last Puss in Boots movie, his whole design changed.
Yeah.
And nobody said shit about that. But the minute that Shrek has a little bit more definition and wrinkles, everyone's up in arms. It doesn't look like him. It looks exactly like him.
It doesn't look like him. He got older.
Animation. Yeah. Like, he's got teenage kids now. Come on.
Yeah, everybody, get up to date on your Shrek lore.
To the new Shrek movie.
I don't think I've seen a Shrek movie
2
since
is the
Shrek...
best one, hands down.
I legit haven't seen a Shrek movie since Shrek 1 was new. I was talking about this on the pre-stream, I think, but I was trying to figure out what is the most recent movie I've watched. And I think the most recent movie I've watched is probably from, like, 2008. I've watched movies since then, but they're all older. Like, I'm trying to think, like...
The original Shrek movie, 2001.
Like, what is the most recent movie I've watched? I don't even know. Like, I thought it was 007, like, Die Another Day, but it turns out that was 2002, and I've definitely seen things newer than that. See, Darkface says Kung Pao. That's
Shrek
not
2
true.
is a masterpiece. You have to see Shrek 2.
I will have
At
to see
least,
Shrek 2.
if you ever
What
see
year
any
was it?
sequels. I didn't mind Shrek the Third, but it wasn't the best. But Shrek 2 was great, and it has the best soundtrack.
Chat, have I ever
I still
brought up
play
seeing a
that.
movie that's like any movie that you've ever heard me bring up that I've seen? What is the newest one you've heard me bring up, chat? Because I don't know. I barely watch movies anymore. I was big into movies in high school, and then after high school, I just completely fell off on movies. All the movies I experience now is just through like Red Letter Media's Best of the Worst, and that's almost entirely 80s stuff. And I didn't even watch those movies. Like, I just watch, like, reviews of them that are funny.
Well, I think everyone wishes that Shrek 4 didn't exist, and that's like, it pretty much retcons itself by undoing the whole thing. So,
yeah.
The movie was pointless.
I haven't heard anything good about Shrek 4. I've heard a lot good about
Shrek 4.
Everybody I know likes Shrek 1 and 2. I hear some good things about 3. I've never heard anything good about 4.
Shrek 3 is a pleasant, it's a nice little romp or whatever. But, 2, you actually pay attention to the story. 3, you have on in the background while you're doing other things.
Yeah. I love this climbing the air ladder animation. Makes me think of Chrono Trigger, in which one of the dance moves in that game is climbing a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Did you play Chrono Trigger?
Yes. Long time ago.
That's a good game. I replayed it again a couple of years ago. Still kicks ass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they brought it out on Xbox.
I think I heard about that. That I think it was like the PlayStation version got re-released on some other consoles and stuff. I hear the Steam version is glitchy and shitty. I played it a little bit, and it's got like weird stuttering problems. Whenever I want to play it nowadays, I just emulate the DS version. Because the DS version rocked. That one, like, the layout of the screens was really good on it, and it had that, like, it had those extra dungeons in the post game that are pretty fun, and it had that, like, Pokemon battle mode that was really fun.
Yeah.
You're just now playing new Pokemon Snap. I played a little bit of that because I always meant to play it on the show, so I didn't want to play too much, but then I never got around to it. Which is a real problem with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta buy more
Same
product.
though. Like I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then it never happens.
Just, yeah.
It gets put on a long list.
I have such a long list of games I want to record. I think I have you written down for like at least 3 or 4 games on that list. And you've probably been written down for those games for more than half of a decade.
We'll make it happen. We made today happen. Today was just a spontaneous thing.
Yeah. For sure we're doing Medieval Dynasty at some point, because like that's gotta happen. I'm really excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Peril in Pemberley I have you written down for, which I gotta get to at some point. Because episodes 1 through 2, I think I only made 2 episodes, were very funny.
I laughed so hard. Like, I've watched those a couple of times because they're so funny.
It's a high quality...
The incredulousness of, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I going all the way over here just to go all the way back over here?
That it is a truly bad game that I want to commit to when after an episode, what it goes, yeah, so if you want to record more of this without me, like, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's just the worst, but it's just frustrating, but hilarious, because you're just like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's so funny. Like, what was it? That same thing happened with Pokemon Stadium. We did the whole game, and then he's like, yeah, when you do Pokemon Stadium, just count me out. Because it got so tedious near the end, and he knows the second one is way more tedious because it's way harder. And he's like, oh, just count me out for that. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just get like Joe in for that. It's fine. Even Whatageek said no. Yeah, Whatageek will be the first one to say no if it's truly horrendous.
This is like I tell this story a lot, but Scotty always laughs at me about it. But when we did Raphael fight in BG3, it's one of the hardest fights in the game, and we were both monks, and we'd handicapped ourselves for a stupid meme. Like, so we were like Jujitsu John and Muay Thai Mike, so we were both monks. And
great names.
It took us 6 hours to defeat this boss, and I was getting so mad, and he's like, no, we can do it, look at him, shut up, I don't care. He gloats so much about it because I wanted to give up, and he's like, nah, but we did it, didn't we? I'm like,
Nah, someone stole $60 worth of product, which is like, whatever, it's not bad, but mildly annoying.
I got an achievement. What achievement did I get? Advanced cashier. Check out a total of 2,500 products.
Ooh,
well, that's over
nice.
like this and playing with lead and stuff.
Okay, I'm ordering some new product right now, and also, okay, so there's 6 new things. The toilet paper is going to need to be on a big shelf though, because it is insanely bulky. Do we have any empty
maybe
big shelf?
underneath the cat food. Like, I'll move the tuna because that's a human food anyway.
Good call.
And just put it under there because it's like a. Thanks for the follow.
Okay, I'm gonna change up the employees.
Yeah, because like it's trying to keep it like how a real grocery shop would do it. You know, like perishables with the perishables and cat food and laundry stuff in certain area. I know it doesn't matter. We could put everything next to each other and they wouldn't care, but
it's nice when it's organized better. It just makes it look a little prettier and stuff, you know. Also, by the way, because we finally got those points, we just got Marketing Courses 1. Employees generate 10% more money in checkout. So we're now making more money than before. Nice. Just straight up more money, no extra effort.
I'll put the toilet paper on here because if we've got the shampoo and the conditioner, might as well have the toiletries all in here.
Dark Fate
you said a big one, didn't you?
With the toilet paper, it's going to need a big shelf because otherwise they're going to be restocking it nonstop.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just...
Dark Fate says you might have to start using the other half of the store now. Ew. I don't wanna. Here we go. Okay. Oh, do we need more storage space? There's a lot of things without a home, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm just moving the tuna, but do you want to stop them from stocking for a minute so that they don't start being annoying?
All right, they're on security.
Okay, cool. So we've got shampoo, egg shampoo. Interesting. What's this? Bath gel, hand soap.
Ooh. Truth says he can name a post-2008 movie I've seen. What is it? Is it something from Red Letter Media? Because probably, yeah. If that even counts. I mean, if we're counting things I've seen, Minecraft with Gadget, you know what? If you Google Minecraft with Gadget, the autocomplete on Google says it's a movie. So that's true. It is a movie, yeah. I sent you the screenshot the other day of the proof that it's a movie. Me and Truth were literally talking about Minecraft with Gadget, like, I think yesterday. Do you know it has an IMDb page? Are you serious? Sweet. Do you know about the cinematic masterpiece, Minecraft with Gadget?
No.
Okay, do you know the Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yes.
Do you know Mike Matei?
Name's not familiar, but like I said, I'm better with faces.
Mike Matei is AVGN's friend who writes like all of the episodes. And there's been running jokes about Mike Matei forever, but when he started appearing in front of the camera, where it always feels really weird because it feels like it's AVGN jokes coming out of someone else's mouth. But then you remember, wait, he's the one writing this show for the most part, so they're really Mike Matei jokes coming out of AVGN's mouth. But Mike Matei's delivery on everything is really weird. I actually really like him, and I always hear he's a really nice guy, but there's a lot of jokes about Mike Matei everything, because he's just made some really insane videos. And there's this like 3-minute YouTube video called Minecraft with Gadget that you need to watch because it is shocking how unbelievably bad it is. It's a video in which Mike Matei is sitting on a couch, and it's a comedy sketch where he is introducing Minecraft to Inspector Gadget. It's like an animated Inspector Gadget that he just drew, I guess. But it's like just like a PNG of him, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, Inspector Gadget's voice is just Mike Matei doing an Inspector Gadget impersonation, but I don't know who lied to Mike Matei and told him he has a really good Inspector Gadget, because it's the worst Inspector Gadget impersonation you've ever heard. Like, if you closed your eyes, you would have no fucking clue that it's supposed to be Inspector Gadget. And the jokes are so baffling, and it's so not funny in a way where, like, it's not so unfunny that it's embarrassing. It's so unfunny where you're like, is this a meta joke?
Yeah.
Like, he's like
painfully unfunny.
He's voicing, it's not even painful. You're just blown away that this is a real video. Like, he's like voicing Inspector Gadget, and the jokes are like, I want to play Minecraft. I think it's called Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft. I see why the kids love this. They like brown bricks. What is this video? And it keeps cutting over to just a PNG of him having drawn Inspector Gadget with his mouth open in front of a couch with like a bad camcorder. And it's just, it's like it's not real. It's like a fever dream. It's so fucking weird. It's only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's so quick to watch on YouTube. And like, for some reason, the internet just ran away with it, with the memes and everything. Like, Truth sent to me this video the other day called Minecraft Without Gadget, and they just took that video and they edited out Inspector Gadget and all of his lines, and otherwise it's the same video. And everyone in the comments is like, wow, it's like Big Bang Theory without the laugh track. And that's exactly what it feels like. You ever seen those videos where people edit out the laugh track of Big Bang Theory? And it's like, wow, you guys are psychopaths. Like, all of a sudden the show is like creepy.
Yeah, like they're just waiting for the laughs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. In fairness,
you don't realize that.
Any laugh track sitcom you can do that with. Like, what's the fucking show with Kramer? I didn't watch it. Was that Seinfeld?
Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah, if you do Seinfeld without the laugh track, any Kramer scene is like a serial killer just walked into the room.
Yeah, he was always weird. Also, I need to confirm the thing. Like, I was holding this, right? There was 8 in this, and I put 4 of them on here, but then I took them off because I was just seeing. And then I came to put them over here, and look how many is on there. There was only 7. So 1 disappeared.
I think you're a wizard.
I'm making it your game glitch, that's for sure.
688 was that? Yeah, 88. Cool. This is
so that whole shelf and then the toothpaste and the toilet paper.
99 is 188. I did the toilet paper. Where was the toothpaste? Sorry.
Okay. It's over here because
gotcha.
I couldn't find somewhere else to put it, so I've just put it there.
Damn, we can fit a lot of toothpaste.
Yeah, there was like 50 something.
Like, look at how much you could stack there, because like there's clearly room for way more. We could have bought like 5 boxes and it probably wouldn't fill that shelf. Some products are like that. Truth said, I've never heard anyone ask, what's the show with Kramer? You have to understand.
Like, the sauces look so small.
I really am pop culture illiterate outside of like very specific niche things. Okay, should I tell the dudes to restock now?
Go
Okay.
for it.
All right, they're on restocking duty now.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
think
show with
everything
Homer?
is done.
Truth, don't be silly. That's the Odyssey. Oh yeah, Truth. I don't know if you heard before, but if you want to play the game with us, you're more than welcome to jump in. Just let me know, and I can invite you to the call and stuff. This game's free. It's just free on Steam. It's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll probably have to go soon as well because it's 2 p.m. nearly.
Yeah, it's 12:30, and I have to be up at 10. So I should probably end the stream soon. Maybe like one more day. I don't know. How long does a day take us? Like 25 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, we can easily cut a day short if we need to, too. Almost your bedtime? Got it. Okay. I think we're ready to open. Okay, let's put you on storage. I want to save this priority as well. There we go. Okay. We are open. Wow,
I'm just
store is
gonna
a
turn
mess.
this off for a sec because I just need to check on the kids. I'm gonna leave my screen on, not do my BRB. I'll be 2 seconds.
Sounds good. Okay, she already turned off the lane. Cool. What's that show with Grimbo? Hedgehog's Underground? Oh my god. That's so embarrassing that you didn't know that. English mother F, do you speak it? That's a good Hedgehog's Underground reference. It's the most creepy live-action movie idea they had thus far that they were working on is Gumby. Is Gumby public domain yet? I think Garfield is public domain now. You always know something is public domain when all of a sudden people start making cheap horror movies of it. Like, isn't, like, Winnie the Pooh public domain now? Garfield and public domain are far from being Oh, okay. Gumby and Garfield are far from being public domain. Okay. I'm on Thief Lookout. This is what it looks like when I'm on Thief Lookout. I'm not letting any of these motherfuckers steal. Did I already track food today? Hold on. I'm gonna do that real quick because I'm a professional and I do that on stream. Na, 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 na. I love this music. I think Popeye might be public domain because I saw there's a movie called Popeye the Slayer Man. Oh, yeah, didn't track yesterday's food yet. Or, well, today's, but yesterday's because it's past midnight. Let me just do that real quick. Thankfully, you don't lose your streak if you haven't tracked yesterday's food yet. They give you like a 24-hour grace period, which is important because I often track my food at the end of the day, and I often end my day past midnight, you know? So let me just copy over that protein pancake thing from the other day because I made that again. And by protein pancakes, I mean it was actually protein waffles. They were delicious.
Climbing the ladder again.
Yeah, this is what I do when I'm looking out for thieves. But I'm actually tracking my food in my MyFitnessPal. 135, there we go. And I had 3 pepperettes. And I have not eaten this butter tart that's been taunting me this whole time. Wow, I only ate 800 calories today. That is not enough, but ever since I rolled my ankle, I have not been very hungry because I've barely been allowed to walk. It sucks. If I was a thief, I'd be terrified. That sounds like something someone would say if they are a thief and they wanted you to think that they're not.
LOL, my computer shut down.
Oh my god. Wow, first I crashed, then you. Did you blue screen?
No, I went to plug something in. I think it's because it's hot here and it just overloaded my
Maybe.
computer.
That or it's the bad graphics drivers. You really got to roll those back.
Yeah, for sure. I know it will take a minute or so, but I'll be back in a second.
Okay, sounds good.
Can you just let my chat know if they can't hear?
Oh, yeah, good call. Hey, chat, could some of you go over to her chat room? You'll see that her name is in the title of the stream. You have a clickable link there. Can some of you just go over to her stream right now and just let them know that her computer crashed and she'll be back on in a minute? Really professional stream we got going, everybody. First I crash, then she crashes. We're great at this. I figure there's no way a thief will be able to get through as long as I'm doing a spinning kick in the exit. I love that thieves obey the in and out signs on the doors. So even if they've stolen, they will not leave through the entrance to get around you. So you only need to guard one exit if you only have one exit.
All right, I'm back on my computer.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick with starting up.
Mine is not quick, but not slow. I'd say from when I hit the power button to when I'm in Windows is like minute and a half. Not the fastest. My BIOS screen takes a long time, actually, because I don't have fast boot turned on. Even though I probably should, because I actually have a button on my desktop that boots back into the BIOS, so I don't need to like mash the button or anything.
I should be able to use the same code. I'll just get in and hopefully be able to finish the day with you.
Yeah. We're like halfway through the day, a little more.
I wasn't gone that long, so hopefully like it didn't cut off my stream. You know how it gives you like the buffer
Oh,
of a
yeah.
couple minutes. That was my own fault. I must have like, plugged something in and it's too much.
You probably like picked up your computer over your head like it's Super Mario Brothers 2, and you threw it like a turnip across the room. I don't know why you would do that. Common streamer mistakes.
I know, professional.
That is such a weird noise when you join.
If you do it enough, they send you a new one so you can smash it again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Wait, what is that guy not
everything is
finding?
up and running.
That guy didn't find toothpaste? What? No, there's toothpaste right there. What are you, crazy? Oh, toilet paper. Dude, how? Do we not have spare toilet paper? I guess not.
I think
All right.
it's only like 8 in a box, so when they buy them,
Yeah.
you need like extra.
Okay, well, I just bought 2 boxes of it. What do I want to put on sale? Probably cat food again. Do you get
They all
that
have
notification
things
when something goes on sale?
Yep, I just saw it.
Okay. I see that Truth did his duty. He went over to your chat and told them all to watch Kung Pao.
Thanks, Truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, I think that every time, too. I think that, and I think of just our Truth quotes. He calls his viewers Truth Fairies.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think Truth, spelled like the way he spells it, is like a top-tier username. There's so much joke potential with it, and the spelling means that, like, if you type it that way on Google, you get him first. Like, that's important, is that it's not hard to Google you.
Yeah, well, that's the same with me, with Morrigan. It's spelled uniquely. Like, I've never seen anyone else spell it the way I do.
I would say that
So
his
usually...
his username's like an A rank An S rank would be if you have a username that is unique and plays off of you, but also the first half and the second half of the words rhyme. That's the only way you can make it better.
Yeah.
Like Coca-Cola.
Thanks, Sarah. Yeah. I accidentally muted my mic on the stream.
Like
so, because you could hear me, I didn't know they couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay. One of the reasons Coca-Cola is like one of the strongest brands in the world. It rolls off the tongue in every language. The first syllables of the first word and the syllables of the second half, like they all rhyme. It's like a rhyme and a simile or whatever at the same time. So it's really easy to remember.
Damn, you're worse than the customers.
I know.
Tablets.
There's 3 tablets in the same area, which is completely unnecessary. Let me move one of these to the back room.
And then, like, a can just spawned out of nowhere.
God damn it, I hate when that happens. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen what it looks like when someone cleans in front of you, but they just backhand the air. It's the same animation as when you hit a thief. Man, I wish I could walk while dancing. I want to do my Ryu spinning kick around the place.
Yeah, that would be cool. Just pirouetting everywhere. How you doing, Sarah?
If I dance right here, is it in the way of what you're doing?
No.
Wow. How about now?
No.
Can you see me while you work?
Yes, you're like right in my corner of my vision.
That's amazing. I think my feet are going in front of your monitor at some points here. All right, I'm gonna go harass the other worker. Hey, Sumke Weddy. I always think of Will Wright saying the best company names have 2 syllables and an X. Hence Maxis. Huh. I wonder what made him come to that conclusion. Oh, I gotta order a bunch of stuff now. This too. Toilet paper doesn't have like a home yet, does it? I think a lot of our hygienic products don't have a home yet in the back room. I gotta make another shelf, but we're so low on space. I think the next purchase I want to make, next big purchase at least, is more storage space. Can't think of many others. Xerox, maybe? Yeah, I guess. I don't think that's a very good name, though. Like, I don't think it's bad, but, like, I wouldn't put that up there with Coca-Cola, you know? Coca-Cola is a recognizable brand across, like, the entirety of Earth. And it's not just because, like, it's sold really well. It's also, like, the logo's memorable, the colors are memorable, the name is easy to say in, like, every language and easy to remember. Like, Coke's got a lot going for it. Pepsi is not nearly as good of a name as Coca-Cola. Like, where does the name Pepsi even come from? What does it mean? Sumke Weddy is an anagram of Conway Twitty. Okay, 1, there's no T's in Sumke Weddy. 2, that's not even how I spelled Sumke Weddy. I can tell you the lore of the name Sumke Weddy if you want. It's, on an ancient video on the Let's Play channel, Awesome Video Games, or Far From Subtle TV, on FFS TV on YouTube. They had a show that was a huge innovator of modern streaming called Video Games Awesome. Really good show. They innovated a ton of modern day streaming stuff. Like, you remember back when Twitch's like subscription thing was called Twitch Turbo, they literally stole that name from Video Games Awesome. So much of the modern streaming format, when you see that era of fantasy streams where people would sit on a couch on a green screen and they'd be on the left side of the screen and the game would be on the right and the bottom right is the chat room, they literally poached that from Video Games Awesome. That's where all of that came from. Also, the live trailer review show, you know how the meta now is like everyone reviews like does live coverage of like E3 and all that stuff, and they do reactions to trailers and stuff. That came from Video Games Awesome. So Video Games Awesome.
Oh, sorry. I was just clearing my throat.
Oh, it's okay. So Video Games Awesome, they always had like a bunch of friends on the show and everything, and they had like a whole cast and crew. And when they were playing, I want to say it was one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games on the Wii. I don't know how they were making like smoke weed every day joke, but someone spelled it, they had typos in it, so it said some K Weddy, and for some reason they just fucking lost it at some K Weddy and it became a running joke. It's just smoke weed spelled slightly wrong.
I have to end now. Kids are getting restless, but it's been a real fun stream.
It has been fun.
They keep like coming in and interrupting me.
Yeah, that's all good. I can wrap it up myself. Don't worry about it. We're at the end of the day anyway.
No worries. It was good to see everyone. I know you're gonna be ending. I'll just raid into you and you raid whoever you're gonna raid.
Yeah, sounds good. Used to play TF2 with a guy named Smokeweed. That's so good.
I'll catch you later.
See ya. Oh, Smokeweed. I'm gonna use that sometime for some. I don't know what for, but I'm gonna use that for something. That's for sure. Oh, right. I don't need a cashier anymore, right? We're all done in here? No more customers in the store? Yeah, I don't need a cashier. They're on restocking duty. Okay, question for anyone who's played this. What are these numbers? Is this just how many days they've worked that job? Because I don't think I got this employee on day 2. I could be wrong. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Hey, Morgan's viewers. I mean, I guess I don't need to say hi. You've been watching me this whole time. Well, you know what? I haven't blue screened yet, so I think rolling back those graphics drivers may have saved my ass. I'm gonna order another one of these, because I know we're gonna run out. Okay, have they brought everything in? Either in the one new thing, yeah. Yeah, some of this stuff needs to be restocked, that's for sure. Ugh. I hate not knowing what things I need to restock yet because they're still carrying it out. I wish when something was being carried but it's not empty, it would have like an after image or something. Just so that you know... That was weird. Just so that you know that you don't need to buy a new one yet. You know? That would be awful nice. Maybe that's something that'll happen in a patch. This game gets patched like twice a week. It's pretty frequent. You know, while I got you all here, let me double check what I'm streaming tomorrow so that you guys know. Tomorrow I am streaming more WWF No Mercy Plus. This very fun mod for No Mercy that adds in a bunch of cut content. And then Monday is probably RimWorld, Tuesday is probably Pokerogue, Wednesday is another No Mercy Plus. We might beat the game that day. If we don't, we'll beat it next Sunday. Because I have it written down for a bunch of days this month, so I know for sure I'll beat it, and then I can change those days to be other things. Maybe RimWorld, maybe extra Pokerogue, I don't know. We will see. Can you guys, like, restock slightly faster? Hold on, let's get everybody on restocking. Speed it up a little. Oh, so much to restock. I will just climb the ladder out here. How's it going, chat? We'll hang out for this whole last bit here. We made a lot of money this day, by the way. I made a pretty penny here. We haven't reordered everything yet. That was random. We haven't reordered everything yet. So, you know, this isn't all profit yet. We're probably going to have to drop like a good 2,000 on more product, something like that. It's hard to say. You never really know. That'd be a good grass Pokemon name. What, Smokeweed? I don't think I'm going to name it that on the Pokemon challenges. Because I don't feel like I could come up with like a good one for that, you know? That's more the kind of thing that I would name one of my employees in this game. Although I guess Oddish is the weed Pokemon, so maybe it could be an Oddish run. You know, you might think like, hey, if you got all the upgrades for restocking faster, maybe this wouldn't be such an excruciatingly long process at the end of the day. No. In my save file where I have like 6 or 7 employees, I also have every single speed upgrade, and I think every upgrade for stocking speed. And yet it still takes like 20 minutes at the end of the day for them to restock everything, for me to buy the new stuff, get it in the storage room, then for them to restock again. But that's what you've got to do if you want them to hit the ground running, you know? When I built a new Pokemon game while smoking hella weed, new video idea. That one's free. Thanks, Truth. I appreciate that you didn't charge me for that great idea. Truth, have you heard of and or played Schedule 1? Because that came out recently, took Steam by storm, and it's very fun. I've been really enjoying that one. In fact, I have 6 hours of it up on YouTube in the playlist. It's not public yet, but you can watch it in the playlist. It's unlisted. It will be public next week after, I don't know. I've been airing random stream videos once every couple days. You saw I had a big homepage banner on Steam, but I don't know much about it. It's very fun. It's all about some K Weddy and then selling the Weddy that you make. And it's very goofy and stylistic and like really fun. It's just a really fun game. It's multiplayer, co-op, so you can run your business together. The plot is really good. The art style is really fun. The music absolutely kicks ass. I don't know. That game just rocks. I'm not even super far in. I'm like 6 hours in. There's clearly so much that I haven't done yet, but I am having an absolute blast with that game. So when I'm playing Stellaris, I don't understand why, but before I can even get off in the game, I'm trapped in a corner where everyone around me has me boxed in somehow, and I don't know what I did wrong. I tend to expand out and get new territory very early, but the thing is, you can get boxed in and be fine. That's a game where you can play tall rather than wide and still do perfectly fine, you know? The winning player could do the whole thing with one planet if you play right. Okay, switch everyone to storage. Time to reorder. Just depends on how you build your country and everything. You can kind of do whatever you want in Stellaris. A lot of grand strategy games are that way. You know, that's what Crusader Kings is like. Crusader Kings is not about conquer all the land and paint the map like some games. Crusader Kings is about have fun and go with the flow and see what happens. And Stellaris has a bit of that going on too. Generally, though, in Stellaris, now I don't know if this is still true because I haven't played Stellaris in a number of years, but I find on default difficulty in Stellaris, as long as you always keep your fleet to the maximum level that is supported, people don't really want to fuck with you. You'll get treated way better in diplomacy just because it's gunboat diplomacy. You know, you have a big army, and so they don't really want to say no to you, and they don't want to pick on you, and they want you to be their ally because they don't want you to be their enemy. So just by maintaining a big fleet, you'll have easier diplomatic relations because, you know, no one fucks with the dangerous guy. So it's worth the money of always having a maxed out fleet. even if you're not planning on going to war. That's like one of the big things I learned playing that game. God, they walk so slow. I really do need to buy stuff for the staff room at some point. Here, let me speed this up a little. Because I do have to sleep soonish. Man, how long have I been streaming this? 3 hours, 10 minutes. Oh, wait, but I blue screened partway through. So I've been streaming longer than that. I don't even remember when I started. How is it almost 11? Didn't I start at like 8? I don't know. Time flies when you're playing this game. Okay. Gotta wait for them to stock all of this. Here's another question for you. Is it normal for the tutorial of the game to throw you in immediately into unwinnable combat? I don't know. I haven't played the tutorial for that game in a decade. I don't know. Tutorial's probably not even the same as it used to be. Okay, now I got them all in restocking again, because obviously some of the things we were empty on, we still have room on the shelves. So they can go do that. Man, I'm still kind of paranoid about a blue screen. I'm not going to lie. I'm really hoping that this solved them, because if not, then I don't know what's causing them. Because I legit haven't gotten blue screen in years, and then I've had 2 in 1 week. And everybody online seems to think it's the bad NVIDIA drivers, because tons of people have been having this issue. So, you know, hoping for the best. Dude, get out of my face. Oh, let me get a little water.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
I never get tired of that voice clip. I've got to re-record that though. That's a clip I recorded. Like I booted the game and recorded it. King's Quest V. But I need to go back in and record it with the music volume set to 0, because you can hear the desert music behind it. Oh, I saw Monaco 2 came out. Yeah, I played the demo for it. I thought it was just kind of meh. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Maybe it's just the first level's not anything special. I thought it was kind of meh, which is a shame because I really liked Monaco What's Yours Is Mine. That game kicks ass. Oh, 2 clones walking down the street. Yeah, Monaco What's Yours Is Mine is like a great video game. The funny thing is, I played the demo and I thought it was kind of meh, and then like a week later I got an email from, I guess, a PR team representing Monaco, and they're like, hey, we're looking to sponsor people who want to play Monaco 2. What's your rate? And then I just didn't respond. I'm just busy. I'm streaming every day and everything. And like, yeah, I probably could have taken the money and streamed it, but I'm fucking busy and I play the game. I'm like, it's kind of mess. I didn't really feel like it, you know? Monaco 1 was maybe the first thing you uploaded on your YouTube channel. Isn't that game so good? I Let's Played that one back in the day, and I streamed it a lot too. Like playing it with friends and stuff. Man, did you ever play 4-player Monaco with, in those multiplayer maps where you're like shooting each other and stealing from each other? Because that was really fun. You wouldn't think that game would have a fun like PvP mode, but the PvP was really, really good. All right. I think we're good. Yeah, it saves at the end of the day, so how much money do we have? Almost 3,000, that's not bad. Why is it... Okay, this is a weird thing about the game, right? When you play the game, you first boot it. You didn't even know they had PvP. It got added a little later, but the PvP maps are really fun. Yeah, so when you join in, the song is playing way slower than this. But if you go into a map and you go back to the main menu, it's playing this fast version of the song. I don't know why. Isn't that weird? Super weird. All right, do I have any friends that are live? I do not. All right, well, no raid today then. I'd like to see more Mountain Blade and CK videos as well. Well, you know what? I love both of those games. I do need to do more Mount & Blade because I started a series on it like almost a year ago and I got like an episode in and then I didn't follow up because I was way too busy with my personal life at the time. It's like my second Bannerlord playthrough. And then I used to stream tons of Warband and with Fire and Sword like legit 14 years ago. Like before Twitch, I used to stream that game. And in early Twitch days as well. It's crazy. Make sure to watch RimWorld and PokeRogue. I hope you have fun with that. I'm streaming more RimWorld, I think in like 2 days on like Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.